Were you supposed to be in Plex back? Huh? Oh, did you miss your race? Oh, you're in the B main. Is that what you're saying? You're in the Plex spec B main? Okay. All right. So anyway, driver's ready, quarter marshal's ready, independent, four-wheel drive, C main, coming at you. Eli leads him out. Cool, calm, collected. Through the whoops. Top two gonna bump out of this one. Into that delicious, sweet, savory B main.
28.6. 30 flat. 30.6. 33.2. 32.6. 35.9. 35.6. 36.9. 40.5. 26.6. 25.6. 31.2. 29.8. 30.1. 28.2. 30.2. 30.9. 30.4.
1 minute, 15 seconds down, 3:45 left to go. Eli leading him out. Then Sam, Brooks, Lexi, Roger, Sarah, Travis, Jerry, and Cole.
27.5. 27 flat. 26.2.
Sam White now out to the lead.
31.4. 29.9. 25.8. 25.7. 26.1. 25.9. 26.1. 26.5. 27.5. 26.3. 25.9. 26.5. 27.7.
Eli taking that top spot back.
26.9.
Sam's only 2.1 seconds behind Eli.
32.2. 30.2. 26.8.
Oh, Eli hitting the pipe going down the short chute.
34.1.
Gonna give some time back.
9.
Sam White, now your leader.
30.4.
Top two bump.
26.4. 29.8. 27 flat. 29.1. 31.3. 29.7. 28.6. 25.8. 27.3. 30.6. 25.7. 28.1. 27.2. 28.9. 30.5. 27.6. 26.7. 26.9.
Sam going through the whoops now, getting it wrong, but landing on all four wheels. That's going to let Eli reel him in and gets a little bit of time back. Sam getting it wrong again. You got to wait. Wait, give me the wait. Okay, now go.
32 flat. 30.4. 29.5. 25.5.
Sam and Eli going up, down, through the short chute now. Whooping it up.
26.1.
Doubling back. Sam catching a corner.
26.3.
Eli right there beside him going up the hill.
28 flat.
Eli with the
28.3.
advantage now.
26.1. 31.6.
30 seconds left. Top two will bump.
26.7. 25.6. 28.4.
Top two pretty well broken away now.
26.8. 25.4. 34.1. 29.6. 31.9. 37.9. 25.6. Sam White done. 33
Sam,
flat,
you're
Travis
done. Eli, you're done.
30.7. Eli Vanderbeek done.
Sam and Eli are going to get the bump.
26.8.
Jerry is
Jared
your
Doherty done.
official independent four-wheel drive buggy C-Main champion.
25.9. Cole Jensen done.
Then you got Cole. Still waiting on a few more to finish here.
27.1. A Roger Nemeth
Roger, Sarah,
done. 27.1. Sarah Carney done. 26.9.
Brooks,
Underberg done.
and Lexi and Travis.
27.9. Lexi Peterson done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Sam White and Eli Vanderbeek, you're going to be in race number 10. Race number 10, Sam White and Eli. Hold the cars so these guys can blow the track off. You don't want to break your car, they don't want to break an ankle, you know? Like it's kind of a win-win, really. I don't know why everybody just keeps going, like whenever, like before the blowers
Steve
are off.
Eichler.
Okay. Plexbeck B-Main, you guys are up. Isabella,
Haley Hensley.
Nick, Bentley, Haley, Bill,
Stephanie
Jameson,
Sheffield. 1
Stella,
minute to the start of the
Steve,
race.
Chloe, and
Jason
Melissa.
Isabella McMullen. Stella Murillo. Nick Chadwell. Bill Grieve.
Still waiting on a check from Chloe and Melissa.
Melissa Catron. Less than 5.
There's Melissa waiting on a check from Chloe. You are in this one, Chloe?
Chloe Dorsch.
Okay. All right, guys, no more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. Do not go fast on the straightaway. Could I have a assistant gritter upper guy or lady to grid up cars? Isabella, you're going to be on the number 1. Nick, number 2. Bentley, 3. Haley, 4. Bill, 5. Jameson, 6. Stella, 7. Steve, 8. Chloe, 9. And Melissa on the number 10. Thank you, Sawa. All right. So we need quarter marshals. We had a lot. Didn't we have enough people in the last one? We didn't have 10. How many cars do we have in the last one? 8, 9? All right. Well, there's Jerry. Sir on the number 7 bucket. Well, it says Plex spec. So we're going to need as much help as we can get. I need somebody on that blower at the top of this hill. Oh, wait. Sarah's going to go there, right? What? Yeah, you're going to go there? Perfect. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry I blew up everybody. Okay. All right. Plex spec beginner, B main at the sound of the tone. Top 2 we're going to bump to the A main. Right about now. Oh, God. Oh, God. Not too bad. I've seen worse Plex spec starts. Bentley working his way up to that 2 spot in the first few corners. Bentley leading him out, going up the hill now.
Flat. 35.3. 36.6. 39.7. 41 flat. 42.6. 45.1. 45.2. 46.4. 51.6.
Bentley, Sheffield, your leader, at least on this computer screen while I wasn't looking at the track, because this is Plex spec and anything can happen. But yeah, he's still leading him out. Look at him go.
29.3. 30 flat.
Then you got Haley in that 2 spot.
112
Bill
flat.
all the way up to the number 3.
30.7.
Isabella 4.
30.7.
Nick.
31.4.
Steve. Jameson.
37.1. 33.9.
Bentley coming onto the straightaway now. Right here in front of me. Kind of squidding out. Needs to make sure he's staying in that groove. That's where all the speed's at.
30.8.
Top 2 going to bump out of this one. Top 2 going to bump.
36 flat. 35.9. 35.6. 46.4. 42.5. 31.2. 35.5.
Plex spec B main right now. It's Bentley and Haley.
36.4.
Bill and Isabella battling for that 3rd and 4th spot.
33.8. 39.3.
Steve crossing the line.
38.3.
There's Stella.
31 flat.
Bentley
39.5.
had a break in that last qualifier.
29.3.
Probably would have already been in the A main. Haley in the, I'm pretty sure the blue and white buggy,
29.4.
going through the whoops right now. Where is 3rd and 4th?
36.8.
Isabella in 3rd.
29.6.
She's still within
43.3.
striking distance. 2 minutes left to go. Just got to keep it clean.
29.9.
Never know what's going to happen either.
36.3.
It is
35
Plex spec.
flat.
I'm not saying you guys crash a lot, but
32.3.
you guys kind of crash a lot.
28.9. 43 flat.
Got one stuck up there.
29.6. 31 flat.
That was not your leader, but Haley's kind of in the mix. She's trying to get around, put a lap on Steve, I think.
29.6.
She gets by. Isabella hanging in there. Meanwhile, up front, Bentley
34.6.
just chilling. He's got
33
nobody
wide.
around him at the moment.
5.1. 31.4.
Haley's trying to get through Steve
31.1.
and Chloe. Chloe taps out a little bit. Isabella's getting a little closer. 1 minute left to go.
31.2. 29.2. 41.7.
Uh-oh.
28.7.
Haley gets off kilter. Isabella's going to go around. Isabella's been digging. 45 seconds.
31.7. 27.2.
Oh, man. Isabella to the 2 spot.
35.4.
Haley getting in some trouble with Chloe there. Ah! Still in trouble. That was cool. That was kind of
41.1.
cool.
40.2.
Not really.
30.4.
Just like that. Bill's behind Haley. Uh-oh. Haley's stuck up at the top. Bill's going to get around for position. Oh, man.
29.8.
Meanwhile, Bentley has the field covered.
42.7.
10 seconds.
33.1.
That was Isabella upside down. Where's Haley? She's way over there.
34.9. 35.1. 32.9. Bill Grieve done. 32.3. Jameson Conrad done. 31.1. Bentley Sheffield done. 40.4. Haley Hensley done. 44.4. Chloe Dorsch done.
Cross the line. You're going to be done. Bentley had this covered. Isabella will get second because Bill was caught at the line. Jameson, Haley,
34.5.
Stella,
done.
Steve, Chloe, Melissa, and
32.9.
Nick.
Steve Eichler done. 44.5. Melissa Catron done.
There we
All
go.
drivers are finished.
Here comes Nick. That's it. Everybody's done. Everybody is done.
The race is completed.
Bentley and Isabella are going to move on to the A main later on tonight. This is race number 5. Race number 5.
Orlando Martinez. Chad Ruben King. Jana Peebler. Brian Cox. Tyler Fleming.
Let's get out there to Marshall,
Bradley
please.
Peterson. One minute to the start of the race. Jerry Doherty.
Okay. Everybody here is checked in. This is the stock buggy, expert stock buggy B main. Orlando, Chad, Bradley, Brian, Tyler, Janet, and Jerry. All the plexers should be out there to Marshall. We are going to need some volunteers after this one, though. We are going to need some volunteers after this one. It's just what happens sometimes with these mains. Once we get higher up, we'll have full heats. It'll be a
Less
lot
than 5.
easier. All my plexers. Top of the hill needs one. Should be Bentley, Isabella, Bill's out there, Jameson is out there, Haley's out there, Stella is out there, Eichler's out there. How about Chloe or Nick? We need one more. At the end of the whoops, please, so we can get going. It kind of slowed down a little bit here. I know it's hot, but could have been a lot worse. Missing 2 plexers. Here comes Alex Eichler. He's going to be like, well, I'm a plexer even though I'm an A main plexer, but I'll go out there. All the way down there. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Orlando, Chad, Bradley, Brian, Tyler, Jana, and Jerry. Shake and bake of the tone. Here we go. Nice and easy. Easy. Good job so far. Keep that up. Side by side right there. Nice, nice, nice. We figured it out. Bouncing off the pipe. Nothing you can do about that. We're underway. First little batch of trouble up the hill.
28.6.
Ruben King and Martinez.
30.8.
Brian Cox in the 3 spot. Then Tyler
32.3.
and Bradley
33 flat.
Peterson.
40.3. 42.4. 23.8. 23.9.
1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. Great race here
24.7.
between Orlando and
24.4.
Brian, Bradley,
26
and
flat.
Tyler Fleming. They're all chasing Ruben King in front of him. Brian bounced off pipe, so 2 more cars are going to get around there. That's going to be tough.
26.6. 26.6. 24 flat. 23.9. 24.3. 24.6. 28.9. 25.2. 29.2. 23.8. 24.3.
Minute 45 down.
23.6.
Chad and Orlando.
24.4.
Be coming up to the tail end of the lead lap here. Jerry's going to have the leader 1 upside down right in front of our leaders again. They both sneak by. Good job.
26.3. 24.6. 24 flat. 37.2. 24.4. 25 flat. 33.2.
Halfway.
24.2. 26.5. 24.2. 24.2. 24.2. 24.9. 24.1. 23.7. 24.2. 26.5. 28.4. 25.3. 24 flat. 34.3. 24 flat. 24.4. 25.7.
Chad and Orlando got about an 8-second lead over Tyler, Brian, Bradley, Jerry, and Jana.
24.7.
This is your expert 2-wheel stock B main.
28.4. 28.1. 24.3. 23.7. 27.5. 23.9. 25.3. 24.8. 26.1. 24.7. 25 flat.
45 seconds.
25.4. 27.1. 26.8. 25.7. 27.7. 24.1. 30.4.
Looks like Chad and Orlando will be the ones moving on unless something
23.5.
really crazy happens.
26
4.5
flat.
second lead. It's not
24.7.
impossible.
23.9.
There goes Orlando.
24.7.
Here comes Chad.
25.5.
That's it. Cross line gonna be
24.7, Chad
done.
Ruben King
Chad will
done.
take that one. Tyler's gonna come in
23.7, Tyler Fleming
just a
done.
little short.
26 flat, Jerry Doherty done. 23.9, Brian Cox done. 28.1, Bradley
All
Peterson
right,
done.
let's move on. Race number
34.2,
6,
Orlando
stock
Martinez done.
truck B main.
The race is completed.
Andrew, Anthony, Justin, Mark, Darren, Nick, and Roger.
Gooch. Anthony Santi. Justin Stevie. Nick Snithin. Mark Smith. A. Roger Nemec. Andrew Thomas. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Looks like we're going to need at least one more marshal here, guys. I need to have one bonus marshal really fast for this one. As we're
Anthony
getting
Santi.
checked in, Andrew, Anthony, Justin,
Stevie.
Mark, Darren, Nick, and
Nick Smith.
Roger. Need somebody after the whoops.
Mark Smith. A. Roger Nemec.
We need one person after the whoops real fast. We're going to move Orlando to the other bucket, too, the 10. Yeah, take that one. Okay. Can go with that. No more laps. No more laps. Andrew Thomas, your BQ. This is a weird spot for Andrew to be, if I do say so myself. Seems like it's been kind of a weird day.
Less than 5.
Don't listen to that. Andrew's on the 1, Anthony Santi on the 2, Justin Stevie on the 4, Mark Schmidt on the 5, Darren Ryder on the, Andrew on the 1, Anthony on the 2, Justin Stevie on the 3, Mark Schmidt on the 4, Darren Ryder on the 5, Nick Sneathen on the 6, and Roger Nemec on the number 7. Down there would be better. Okay, here we go, drivers. Let's have some fun. Shake and bake. That's the tone. Good job. Oh. Nosed it in, went upside down. Nick's like, sorry, bro. Justin got in a little bit of trouble. Mark's going to go by. So it's Andrew and Anthony.
$27.1. 30.4.
Top 2 breakaway pretty clean. Behind you, Tyler,
33.5.
behind you, Tyler, behind
34
you.
flat.
Tyler, behind you.
35 flat. 36.1. 41.3. 23.5. 25.4. 26 flat. 26.5. 26.2.
Andrew
27.1.
Thomas and that strawberry banana way out in front. Anthony Santi in the 2.
28.5.
Justin back up into the 3 right in front of Ryder.
23.7.
Nick Sneathen in there. Ryan Nemec in his truck now.
24.6. 26.2. 26.1. 27.4. 26.1. 24.2.
Mod Buggy B main already coming up quickly.
25.4. 26.4. 26.2. 30 flat.
Your top 2
0.9.
pretty far out in front.
24.1.
You got Andrew already putting laps on the field here. Mark in trouble. Oh, I can see the rear end. You're yep, that stinks.
26.2.
That's a bummer.
26.1. 26.3.
There's Andrew. Pink and yellow. Big old Hobby
26
Plex
flat.
Show sticker on the side of
27
it.
flat. 29
By
flat.
the way, hopefully Will and I will be on Monday unless he tells me otherwise. We'll talk about today and all the other stuff
26.2.
that's happened in the last month or so. A lot of stuff actually to talk about.
26 flat. 27.4. 24.5. 24.5. 25.6. 35.5.
Anthony Santi putting a lap there on Roger.
26.8.
Justin hanging in there in the 3 spot, but
29.7.
minute 42 kind of
23.9.
running out of time.
25.1.
No pressure or anything.
25.6. 27.9. 25.8.
Well, that's
26.4.
Nick. No, that's
29.6.
that's Darren and
35.5.
Justin battling back there for 3rd. Doesn't mean a whole lot other than some pride points, but
25.3.
ooh, oh, Justin sending it in on him.
30.1.
Then gets him at the top of the hill.
23.7.
See if Gooch will get him back. 45 seconds.
25.5.
Both of them Lincolnites.
27.8. 28.8. 26.1.
Oh, Justin
27.5.
gives it
24.4.
up. 25 seconds. They're going to get one more lap. Side by side, the crisscross karate sauce.
25.2.
Final lap here for 3rd. Closest battle on the
27.6.
racetrack.
27.
Should be really good. Darren's right there, looking inside, outside, through the whoops.
28.7.
Both of them get through it pretty good. That time it was Darren that could have squared him up. Oh,
24.4. 27 flat.
time is going to expire. That might just do it.
25.1. Nick Snethen done. 26.8. Justin Stevie done. 29.2. Gooch done.
Cross line, you're done. Top 2 are locked in.
28.8
Andrew
Anthony
and
Santi
Anthony both will move on
35.1. Andrew Thomas done.
to the A main a little bit later on tonight.
27.3. A Roger Nemec done. All drivers are finished.
All right, we're going to need a
race is
couple
completed.
extra marshals again, please. Couple extra marshals again. We have a mod buggy B main coming up.
Tommy Smith. James Nelson. Seth Curtis. Brian Burnt.
So actually, Nick Sneathen
Justin
got
Wilson.
third in that one. Justin and Darren, you guys are battling for fourth. And then it was Roger and Mark. But Andrew and Anthony still move on.
Brandon Carney. Owen Vanderbeek.
Race number 7. Couple extra marshals would be great. Please, please, please. Everybody here is checked in. Well, let's shut her down. We'll find you some bonus marshals and get going. Andrew's at the top of the hill. That's a good spot for him. Far wall over there. Cones 4 or 2. And into the whoops. Then I think we're good. We are good. Whoops are covered. Back wall's covered. Into the straightaways covered. Brandon Carney on the 1. Owen Vanderbeek on the 2. Brian Burnt on the 3. Tommy Smith on the 4. James Nelson on the 5. Dustin Hosick on the 6. And Seth, you're going to be on the number 7. Top 2 in this one. We'll move on to join the A-Mainers here in later on tonight. Drivers ready? Marshals ready? Shake and bake at the tone. Oh. Little touchy-feely right there, but overall pretty good opening half of the lap. Brandon Carney and Owen sitting in 1 and 2. You got some fast dudes behind you. Oh,
26.8.
Brandon bounces off the pipe. Who's going to sneak through? That's good. James Nelson.
28.2.
Owen somehow survived all of that.
30.7.
Still in the 2 spot. Tom Smith in the 3. Trouble for your top 2, but Owen still escapes out of there. Tom Smith back up to the 2 spot. And then Brandon, James, Brian, Dustin, Seth, everybody
24.5.
close.
26.1.
Whoops.
24.5.
In this one. Whoops.
25.3. 26.1.
Top 3 breaking away a little bit.
25.2.
Trouble there for, I think that was Tommy. So Brandon Carney gets back up to the 2. So after a couple laps, Owen and Brandon back up to where they started, just in reverse order.
22.1. 23
Wheels
flat.
up there for James.
24.3. 24.1. 25.1. 24.7. 26.6.
Yes. Oh. Get a little separation now as Owen stretches out about a straightaway. You're going to have Brandon and Tom Smith back there.
23.1.
Second and
22.9.
third. Final bump spot on the
22.7.
line. You're going to have Brian Burnt
23.5.
and James Nelson,
23.3.
Seth Curtis, Dustin Hosick.
23.8. 26.2.
Oh, behind you. Never mind. He's got it. Trouble at the top of the hill. That was Brandon going over. Tommy's going to get around. Brian's going to get around. Brutal.
22.7.
The double triple
23.7.
taketh. The double triple taketh away.
23.2. 27.1. 28.2.
Or the triple double.
28.3.
Kind of depends on how you like it.
26.6.
Don't see too many people doing the double triple anymore.
21.9.
Meanwhile, Owen
23
Vanderbeek
flat.
just kind of chilling through the whoops. Tom Smith right now, he can just kind of chill through the whoops. Brandon Carney's got some
27.1.
work to do. We got 2.5 minutes left, so
24.8.
halfway through this one.
31.9. 24.5. 26.9. 25.8. 22.3. 24.1. 23.5. 23.5. 23.3. 23.4.
Oh, Tommy.
22.6.
Way closer to Owen this time,
22.3.
but way far in front of Brandon and James Nelson now. The gap,
23.2.
9.4 seconds.
23.4.
There goes Tommy getting around Owen.
25.6.
Those two just have a minute and a half to kind of work
27.3.
together, because if they start mixing
23.7.
it up, Brandon will be right back in the game with James following him.
22.5.
Little
24
bump and
flat.
run right there. Wasn't really Owen's fault, though.
22.8. 22.6.
Shake and bake. This scrap right here, Brian
23.9.
Burnt, Seth,
25.3.
Dustin.
24.2. 22.4. 23.1.
Ooh, Dustin. Tried to get on the inside of Seth. Didn't quite work out. Meanwhile, Owen and Tommy, they've got enough of a
23.1.
gap. They probably could race for a little bit. We
26.1.
got 11 seconds between second and third.
23 flat. 21.8. 22.6. 29.3. 30.1. 23.6. 23.2. 22.6. 22.3. 24.3. 23.6. 25.7. 23.1. 28.7 James Nelson done. 22.3
Cross line, you're
Owen
done.
27.4 Brian
Owen
Burke
going
done.
to take that one. Tom
22.8
going to get
Tommy Smith
2.
done.
That's going to be their first and second bump up
24.1
spots.
Seth
Then you're going to
Kurtzman.
have Brandon, James, Brian, Seth, and Dustin.
25.7 Dustin
Couple
Hoffman
extra
done.
marshals once again for this one. We might be into some full mains, so
The race is completed.
should be. Almost where I don't have to ask for corner marshals.
Jake Petit. Jana Peebler. Chris Haida. Sarah Carney. Nick Snithin. Sam White. Mark Smith. Eli Vanderbeek. Gooch. One minute to the start of the race.
Okay. There's, let's see, we need Dylan Haas, Jerry Doherty to get checked in for me. I could use one more marshal. Since this is a full main, we need one more on that bucket on the bottom there, the open white bucket with no number, who's not doing anything and can jump out there really fast so we can get going.
Jerry Doherty.
One person,
Less than 5.
so we don't have to wait for too long. Would be great. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Do it for your country. That's not what you can do for your country. think we'll change out the batteries too before we start the A mains. That way we don't have to have any spots that don't get taken up.
Dylan Haas.
Okay, very good. Very nice. Yes. You tell me your wife? How much? Easy, God. Holy crap, dude. That made my butt hurt. I just opened a new hemorrhoid. Get over there. All right, Mark on the 1, Nick on the 2, Jerry on the 3, Chris Haida on the 4, Jake Poteet on the 5, Janet Peevler on the 6, Eli on the 7, Darren Ryder on the 8, Dylan Haas on the 9, Sam White on the 10, and Sarah Carney on the number 11. Remember, we were able to save a main by packing 11 in here, which is we can get away with. All right, top 2 gets a race. Everybody else gets to stew about it for about 3 weeks. Here we go. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Shake and bake at the tone. Let's get through the first corners. Oh, Nick misses the pipe, but gets back in line. That actually didn't work out too well. Or too bad, I guess I should say. I'm really hungry. Starting to not talk right. Haida picked up a spot. Sneathen right there behind him. So you're going to have Mark and Chris.
30.3.
Then Nick and Eli, the twinsies. They're almost identical paint jobs.
35.8.
Jake, Sam, Sarah, Darren, Jerry, Dylan, Jana.
36.7.
Long ways to go. Chris bounces off the pipe. Sneathen gets around. Uh-oh. Mark in trouble up the top of the hill. Jake's going to let all these cars go. Ooh, side by side there. Here comes Jake. Here comes the rest of the pack. You're going to have Nick Sneathen up front. Mark back to the 2. Eli Vanderbeek to the 3.
30.5. 26.7. 27 flat.
Then Jake and Chris. A couple of green buggies.
32.9. 32.4.
Oh, wow. Good move by Chris Haida. Inside pass on the hump.
24.9. 25.9. 25.7. 24.9. 27.4. 27.6. 29 flat. 27.6. 32.7. 27 flat. 28 flat.
Uh-oh. That was one of our red buggies going upside down. It's not Steven, so that was Eli. Nick, Mark getting hounded here now by Chris Haida. Haida back in the game a little bit. Poteet and Eli not that far back either. Top 5 have a little bit of separation. Dylan's moved up a couple spots. In front of Sarah and Jana.
26.5.
And Sam.
29.5.
3 minutes to go.
33.4. 25.3. 25.2.
Ah, Chris with a little bit of traction roll.
24.8.
Loses a spot to Jake, so now Jake up into the 3 spot.
Flat.
Nick Sneathen and Mark Schmidt will eventually here be catching up to Till in the lead lap. Your blue, white, red buggy and your orange and blue buggy.
32.7. 31.9.
Halfway through this one.
27.4. 27 flat. 25.8. 25.8. 25.2. 26.5.
Eli, a little long there, kind of bounced him over. No harm, no foul to Chris.
26 flat.
Jake bounces off a pipe. Chris is going to catch up. Meanwhile, it looks like, oh my goodness, that's Mark upside
flat.
down.
27.2. 25.8.
Mark in the pipe. He's going to lose 2 spots.
25.8.
Jake Poteet will jump up there.
27 flat.
Chris will be right there.
25.8.
Mark's still in the mix.
39.4.
Jake bounces off a pipe. Chris right there behind him. They take each other out.
32.5.
Mark Schmidt will be right back in the game. So will Eli. Haida back to the
25.8.
2 spot. The 2 green and yellow buggies
33.3.
keep swapping those spots
28.7.
out.
28.8.
Jake bounces off a pipe. Chris
30.8.
gets it back. 1:20 to go. Meanwhile,
29.2.
Nick Sneathen way out in front now. As Chris got in trouble, Jake gets a spot back. And look who it is.
27.3.
It's Mark and
31
Eli Vanderbeek.
30.2.
Game
29.1.
on.
25.6. 26 flat.
They have put extra quarters in the machine through the whoops.
26.3.
Oh, Eli gets in the back of Chris there a little bit. Mark's going to get
28.2.
around Jake
26.7.
solidly in that 2 spot.
33.3.
Oh, my goodness.
26.8.
Threading the needle.
25.8. 38.5. 25.5. 28.1. 31.6. 26.1. 26.9.
30 seconds. I think your top 2 might be locked in here.
25.7.
Jake's got a pretty big lead,
25.1.
but they might be able to
24.7.
squeeze in a whole nother lap after this
25.9.
one.
30 flat. 27.3. 25.3. 26.2.
Eli goes upside down.
30.6.
Here comes Sneathen. Sneathen's going to get the extra lap for
29.5.
sure. He should be to the good. It's going to be
26.8.
close. Nope. Jake's going to cross the line. He's going to be your second
32.2
position and
Dylan
your
Haas
final
done.
qualifier
27.5 Jake
for the
Butchie done.
independent
26.4
A
Rich done.
main.
30.2 Jerry Doherty done. 30.1 Eli Vanderbeek done. 33.4 Mark Smith done. 31.2 Sam White done. 26.6 Sarah Carney done. 34.6 Chris Haida done. 27.2 Nick Snethen done. 27.2 Jana Piegler done. All drivers are finished.
Okay. 4-wheel drive, B main.
The race is completed.
Uh-oh.
David Piegler.
What do you think? Ryan Clemmy's got a boat for
Tyler
sale he
Fleming.
got a hold of.
Brent Riley.
It's like a fishing boat. And it's cheap. And it looks like it works. I shouldn't be buying anything right now, though. I should know better. I know what my wife would say. My wife would say, where in the hell are you going to put it? Emerson. What do you think? Is it okay? Okay, good deal. Okay, well, we're going to try
minute to
to
start of the race.
talk slowly and see if Connor Hausch can get out here by the time we're ready to go. Orlando Martinez on the 1. Chad Ruben King on the 2. Brent Riley David Peevler on the 4. Connor Herrick on the 5. That's really annoying. Brian Cox on the 6. Tyler Fleming on the 7. And Andrew Thomas on the number 8. We'll go peek inside real fast. This is not going to be a 5-minute thing. This is going to be like a 1-minute thing. Possibly a 2. At least it's not super hot. That'd be really bad if it was super hot out. We just go. Be like, sorry about your luck. Anybody got any pizza left? Yeah? I'm hungry. Who's working on it? Mason and Caden? Does Mitchell Pavel have a little spinner of stuff for sale? Wish I had a microwave. We got it? Haley said 4 screws like 3 minutes ago. She's mad. At least I get to eat some pizza real quick here. All right, here it comes. Shock tower change in record time. You better not break during the main.
Connor Herrick.
Okay. Check your steering trim. It looked like it was off from up here. Okay. Here we go. Driver's ready, marshal's ready. Shake and bake of the tone. A little touchy-feely back there, but not too bad. Everybody gets back in line here. I got to give the pit crew props. That really only took about 5.5 minutes altogether. Only about 3.5 minutes late. Orlando's gone. Look at the scrum behind everybody. My goodness.
31.6.
There was like 3 wide on the straightaway.
32.8. 33.8. 33.4. 34.3.
Andrew from the 8th spot. He has not had the best day of qualifying.
$22.3. 22.8. 23.7. 24.3. 23.6. 24.7. 26.8. 27 flat.
We're going to tighten back up. Everybody's going to crash again. I can feel it, except for Orlando.
23.2. 23.1. 23.3. 23.2. 23.8. 24.7. 23.6. 24.1.
There it is.
22.9.
Ruben King going to get away just a little bit. There's a big
24.4.
traction roll. Tina Strader, be careful. There's Tyler, Connor,
25.1.
David.
26 flat. 23.6. 24.1.
Brian Brent's going to go to the
31.7.
back with that. Meanwhile, up front, Orlando, green, white, maroon.
24.3.
Andrew's catching him.
22.9.
Andrew is fast. 22.9 the last couple laps.
24
Like
flat.
I said, he is not used to being in this race either this year.
23.5. 23.6. 25.8. 23.8. 22.8.
He almost made both expert mains at the INS race.
23.9. 22.8.
23.9 to a 22.8 for Andrew. Ruben King
23.6.
about 5.6 seconds back from
22.6.
second.
23.4. 23.7. 23.6. 24.9.
How about Connor Herrick with a
24 flat.
22.6?
22.7.
That last lap. Unfortunately, kind of way back there, but
23.4.
gets a lap he can talk about later
23.6.
on the ride home.
25.5. 23.9. 22.
2 minutes left to go.
24.2.
Here in race number 9 out of 20. We're almost halfway through the mains.
23.5. 25.7. 23.3. 23.6. 23.5. 23.7. 23.9. 26.4.
120.
23.5. 23 flat.
On the clock. Andrew's kind of stalled out.
23.9.
He's still sitting about 4 seconds back from Orlando.
24.1.
Ruben King's about 5 seconds
23.2.
back from
23
Andrew.
flat.
Then you got these guys, Connor,
23.5.
David, Tyler,
25 flat.
racing for 4th. Brian and
23.8.
Brent,
23.4.
not that far back.
23.8.
Connor went on the wrong side, so he had to give up that spot to David.
23.7. 23.2.
45
23.8.
seconds.
29.5. 24.3. 23 flat. 23.8.
Andrew's sort of caught back up to Orlando, but a
23.1.
little mess up in the whoops there.
26.6.
Might start to run out of time.
23.6.
David and Connor battling back there for 4th of the whoops that time. Both of them
23.3.
got a little wonky.
24.1.
Got it fixed up.
23.9.
They might get one more lap. Oh, Ruben King upside down at the end of the straightaway. It's going to be a 3-car battle now for 3rd
26
place.
flat. 24.3. 24.3. 24.3 Tyler Fleming done. 23.8 Brian Cox done.
Connor taps the pipe.
22.7 Brent Riley done. 24.4 Orlando Martinez done. 22.9 Andrew Thomas
Race
done.
to the line, race to the line. This is for 3rd. Whoa, Connor, wrong way. There it is.
23.3 David Peebler done.
And there that is. Orlando and Andrew. We'll move on to the A
All drivers are
main.
finished. The race is completed.
Then Chad, David, Connor, Tyler, Brian, and Brent. Okie dokie. Race number 10. Okay, this is it. Independent B main. This is the final lower main of the night. Josh, Anthony, Ronnie, Nick, Jake, Josh, Chris, Grayson, Sam, and Eli.
One minute to the start of the race. Legend. Josh Benson. Nick Snithin. Ronnie Wint. Eli Vanderbeek. Sam White. Chris Haida.
Don't break it before you race it. We've already used up our time.
Jake Conrad.
You can all blame Connor. Although at least you didn't break it again. That usually happens. Usually you wait and then that person comes out and then like a little while later it's broken again. All right, no more laps. Everybody's checked in. No more laps. Everybody's checked in. Everybody is checked in.
Less than 5.
Okay. Connor, go to that one. It's going to be Josh on the 1, Anthony Santi on the 2, Ronnie Wynn on the 3, Nick Sneathen on the 4, Jake Conrad on the 5, Josh Benson on the 6, Chris Haida on the 7, Grayson Stevie on the 8, Sam White on the 9, and Eli Vanderbeek on the number 10. There we go. Stop touching your throttle. All right, here we go. Final lower main of the night. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Shake and bake of the tone. Nice and easy here, guys. Not terrible. Well, gets a little messy up there, but he gets going again. Oh, somebody stuffed it.
30.3. 31.6.
That was Anthony. That didn't sound very good, but I think it's all right. Okay, Nick Sneathen up front. We're already winning the 2.
37.7.
Then Jake, Chris, Eli, Grayson, Sam, Josh, the other Josh, and Anthony. Plex Spec A main coming up.
24.9. 25.3. 26.1. 25.7. 26.4. 28.8. 27 flat. 30 flat. 32 flat. 28.9.
Nick and Ronnie were nose to tail. Let's see. I think that was Nick upside down. I think Jake Conrad gets up into the 2 spot. So it's Ronnie and Jake now. 1 and 2.
24.4.
I think that's Grayson Stevie. Yeah, it is.
25.2.
Up into the 4, right in front of Chris Haida.
32 flat.
Chris just got done racing his dad, I believe. I think that was that race.
29.2. 27.8.
Maybe. It might have been a truck race. Anyways. 145 down. Ronnie went. We'll call it about a half straightaway. Jake. We'll have Nick coming up quick behind him.
24.5. 25.6.
Something happens to those two.
25.6.
Stevie. Probably in the best position he's been in to make an A main this year after getting kicked out of Plex Spec. 2 down, 3 left to go. In front of him, looks like Nick made the pass. Gets around Jake.
25.1.
Jake in trouble.
23.7.
Oh.
24.7. 29 flat.
Grayson had third for about 15 feet.
26 flat.
2.5 in, 2.5 left to go.
30.8.
We got the original boys
33.4.
here at the Plex. Andrew, TJ,
25.9.
Bender,
24.9.
Dalton. But then you've got a new group of boys coming up.
26.1. 27.9. 25.3. 24.7.
A couple of them are in this race. Eli, Grayson,
28.7.
two that I can think of. You got
26.3.
Dylan Haas.
24.5. 25.1. 25.7. 24.9. 26.2. 26
Actually,
flat.
we got to come up with another term because you can also throw
26.6.
Isabella and Ariana in that mix too. The new crop
24.1.
of young
35.1.
kids getting faster.
24.8. 25.1. 28.8. 25.
How about the new kids? Then we can like make new
25.2.
kids on the block songs when they come up. We can have like a
25.1.
playlist. Meanwhile, Nick Sneathan trying to
28.9.
poke his way through some lap
25.8.
traffic. Same thing for Ronnie. You guys see that white, blue, and red buggy. Try not to take him out. Run him over. There's a white and black buggy
24.9.
coming down the straight. That is your leader. Second place, about a half straight back. Then a little bit of a gap. Back to Jake Conrad again.
25.6.
Jake in that neon
29.2.
yellow and blue buggy.
26 flat.
Chris Haida in the
25.6.
4. Grayson
31.5.
Stevie doing a great job in the 5 with
25.6.
Eli right there behind him. Those are the two young men
25.6.
battling here
24.6.
for about mid-pack in the B main of Independent Buggy.
24.4.
Then McMullen. Josh Benson's another one, another young kid
25.1.
getting better.
25.9. 25.6.
30 seconds.
28.6. 25.2. 26.8. 25.3.
Ronnie and Nick will, they might be able to
27.9.
squeeze out another
29.1.
lap all by themselves. Then they can figure out who's going to place who for the main. Ooh, really wide there for Ronnie. Oh,
28.6.
side by side. They touch
26.5.
tips like awkward neighbors at a hot
24.6.
tub party. Up this
25.3.
hill, 1, 2, doubles, double, single.
26 flat. 25.7.
They might
26.2.
get one more lap. It's going to be close.
33.4.
No.
26.7. Eli Vanderbeek done.
Oh, that was Eli.
30.2.
Oh,
Grayson
never
Stevie
mind.
done. 24.9. Legend done.
Shoot, they look
24.2
exactly the
Ronnie
same.
Wood
Nick
25.3
Sneathan
Nick Sneathan done.
will still finish second. He had a big
26.2
enough
Sam
lead
White
on
done.
Jake that it didn't matter that I was calling the wrong car the whole time.
25.6.
And there's
Jake
Chris
Conrad done.
Haida.
25.2
Somebody's
Nick
going to have to
Sneathan
change their paint scheme.
done. 25.9 Chris Haida done.
And that should do it right there.
32.3 Josh Benson done.
Okie
All drivers are
dokie.
finished. The race is completed.
Let's move on. Let's just go right into the Plex Spec A main, then we'll swap out the batteries after Plex Spec, please. All right. It is time. The Plexspec A main. Let's not take any more laps, please. No more laps, please. Straightaway is closed. The straightaway is closed. All of our drivers from the last one, let's get you out there. The straightaway is closed. The straightaway is closed. Ryan Nemec, your TQ. How about Colson Chadwell qualifying second again? Alex Eichler in the 3. Ariana Smith with a good qualifying effort in the 4. Dale Town, his first time here, I believe, on a Summer Series day. In the 5, Bo Sheffield on the number 6. Jamie Peevler on the number 7. And Brandon Farnham on the number 8. Then you got your bump ups. Bentley Sheffield on the number 9. And Isabella McMullen on the number 10. We need everybody from the last one out there to Marshall. There were 10 of you. Who's got the top of the hill? Okay.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And then, so Ronnie, Nick, Jake, Chris, Eli, Grayson. Where's Grayson at? Oh, Justin's out for Grace. Okay. And then, okay, that makes sense. All right. Okay. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Shake and bake. At the tone. Here we go. First A main of the day. Oh, it's going to get a little messy. It's Plexspec. Lots of buggies. Ariana with a good start. Dale had a good start going. Ryan and Ariana, 1 and 2. Looks like maybe Dale and Bo, and there's Bentley. Colson still in the mix. Monster Jammer.
29.7. 33 flat. 35.9. 36.5.
Jamie Peevler's had these guys' number
40.6.
the last couple rounds,
43
but
flat.
this one
42.7.
looking a little different.
46.6.
Nope, nope.
47.4.
Watch what you're doing out there. Just don't jump in front of any cars or anything, please. There's Ryan. Ryan Nemec doing a great job. He is in that
36.7.
watermelon bomb pop car. Ariana Smith in the
28.1.
pink and white. Crisscross. Ooh, good
30.1.
pass right there.
29.7.
Bo getting in the inside of Dale, making it happen.
30.4. 30.6.
Eichler, Bentley. There's Jamie.
28.6.
Isabella.
33.9.
And Brandon. Looks like we
31.2.
lost Colson again. That's a bummer.
26.3.
Ariana Smith, though, she's trying to chase down your leader. She gets crossed up.
28.1.
Who's coming? Oh, Dale traction roll. Bo gets another
28.1.
spot back.
30.7.
Ryan in all sorts of
27.1.
trouble over there. He's going to wait a second. And then he gets going.
26.6.
Not a whole lot changes. We got 145 down, 315 left to go.
30.6.
Ryan
31.4.
will start to put laps on the
27.1.
field here. That's going to be Brandon. There he goes. Ariana
28.8.
turning and burning, trying to stay in front of Bo Sheffield.
28.7.
Alex is working his way back up there after kind of a rough
27.6.
start.
31.5.
Dale bouncing around. Look at Jamie
26.5.
Peevler. Don't count him out. This is what he does sometimes. Most of the time. He might even qualify
28.8.
bad, but he's always up there.
28.7.
Now you're going after a podium so far
33.1.
because
31.4.
Sheffield's not that far out in front of Alex or Jamie.
27.8.
Meanwhile, Ariana trying to keep Ryan honest. Ryan's pulling away.
29.6.
Although that time Ariana was a second faster than Ryan, so it's not over till it's over. 2:20 left to go.
30.2. 34.8. 35.8. 26.5. 32.4. 27.9. 30.7. 30.8. 29.4. 30.9.
It's
30
Jamie
flat.
and Alex. They're battling for fourth and fifth.
29.5.
Alex has a big
26.6.
traction roll. Your leader takes a big spill.
30.4.
Ariana's still too far back there. In fact, I think.
30.4.
Nope, she's about half a lap behind.
29.9. 34.2.
Looking to put a lap
26.7.
here on Bentley. And I think that's Brandon in front of him again. They're battling for position back there. Ariana goes upside down. Here's Bo. Bo's going to get a little
30.7.
closer. Jamie was close. He goes upside down. Here comes Ryan.
29.9.
Put a lap up to
28.6.
maybe fourth place
28.3.
with 1 minute and 15
33.2.
seconds left to go. Ryan
27.8.
Nemec has this one stone
38.7.
cold as long as he
30.2.
takes care of that car.
33.5. 28.5.
There's your leader crossing the stripe.
5.9.
Did put a lap
29
on
flat.
Jamie Peevler. Jamie running fourth. Bo a little bit closer to Ariana. Ariana making it up the double, single.
Flat. 28.7.
Single there for Bo that time. 35 seconds left to go. Can Ariana hang on here for second? A
32.8.
straightaway between second and third.
28.9.
Ariana goes way long. 30 seconds. You might be able to even
28.5.
sneak in one more lap. It's going to be close, but the race is on
26.5.
here for second place. And the leader trying to put a lap on both of them. Ariana just got to stay smooth. Double,
33.5.
single. Oh, no.
28.3.
Bo upside down. That'll probably put a
31.2.
fork in it.
28.8.
Ariana makes it around. She'll probably have second locked up.
31.2. 29.1. 29 flat.
Oh, we got to get her.
36
It's going to be
flat.
close. No, Bo's going to be
31.5. Bo Sheffield done.
caught at the line. You are done, sir. Third place.
26.7. Jamie Peevler done.
Jamie's going to get a respectable fourth. Whoa, watch the end of the straightaway. That's for position.
33.1.
Isabella
done.
gets in front of
32.6.
Alex.
Alexander Eichler done.
Bentley gets in front of
37.8.
Dale.
Bentley Sheffield done.
Here on the
35.9
last
Dale
lap,
done.
Ariana will stay on the lead lap in front of Ryan
31.1 Ryan
officially.
Smith done.
Here comes Ryan Nemec to finish off. Here comes Brandon to finish it off.
38.9
Ryan,
Ryan
Ariana,
done.
and Bo inside real
33.1
quick
Ryan
for
Nemec done.
pictures.
All drivers are finished.
Ryan,
Race is completed.
Ariana, and Bo inside for pictures. Then we'll get you right back out here to Marshall, please.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, don't use too much battery up. It is stadium truck time. 8 minutes, long race. We've seen what happens in these long races the last couple of
Ryan Burnt.
months.
Connor Hausch. Dustin Hosick. Daniel Bender.
Everybody from
Anthony
last
Sandy.
one to Marshall. There was 10 of you.
Less than 5. Connor Herrick.
Should not be an issue there at all.
Andrew Thomas.
Okay. Why don't you guys stay out of the way for a minute? If somebody else, couple guys coming out still.
Owen Vanderbeek.
And there's TJ. There's Dalton coming around, so that should be good. We need a big marshal at the top of the hill. I think Dale's got it up there, so that's good. All 10 marshals are out there. That's excellent.
TJ Williams.
Excellent.
Dalton Conrad.
All right, no more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. The straightaway is closed. The straightaway is closed. Owen Vanderbeek on the 1. Daniel Bender on the 2. Brian Burnt on the 3. Dustin Hosick on the 4. Dalton Conrad on the 5. Connor Herrick on the 6. Connor Hausch. I don't know how you guys always qualify right next to one another. On the 7. TJ Williams on the 8. And Andrew Thomas on the 9. And Anthony Santee, your final bump up on the number 10. This is an 8-minute main event. Marshals are all where they need to be. All right, drivers, here we go. Drivers ready. Marshals ready? Shake and bake. That's the tone. Nice and easy. A little bit of tussle back there. A couple guys getting upside down. That's Andrew, their bump up. Owen, Bender, all get away clean. Brian. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's Dustin and Dalton Conrad. Dustin and Brian get together, so that's going to let Dalton get around. All 4 of the boys in this race.
27.8.
I guess you could include Owen in that, too.
30.8.
Same age group, so 5 of the boys in this race.
33.2.
Hopefully I'm not leaving
33.8.
anybody out.
37 flat. 38.4. 39.2. 40 flat.
Bender doing a great job, not letting Owen go. Owen, I don't think is
23.7.
started from the
24.1.
pole the last 2 rounds. I think Emerson had both TQs, but just bad luck in both of them.
24.1. 24.7. 24.2. 23.6.
Bender had TQ,
24.4.
and then he didn't have TQ
25.1.
because Owen went a little faster, of course. And
26.8.
boy, Bender's right on Owen's tail. Then back there is Dalton, Connor, Brian, and Dustin. Then you're going to have the other Connor, Andrew Thomas,
23.9.
trying to work his way up there. TJ gets around. TJ, your second place finisher
24.6.
from the INS race.
24.2. 24.4. 24 flat. 24.8. 26.8.
Bender's really fast in that circle spot.
25.9.
Bender's a little bit
33.5.
faster in a few more spots in the middle of the track, so they're kind of going back and forth.
3.6. 24 flat.
They're both equally strong in different parts of the racetrack, so you kind of
24.9.
see them
24.4. 24.
accordioning it out. But look at this battle for
24.4.
third. They are losing ground to your top 2. Connor sees the door open and takes it. Ooh, boy.
25.2.
Dalton got way out in the
26.3.
fluff. He loses 3
24.9.
spots.
23.6. 23.1. 23.4.
Man, Bender is not letting Owen go.
24.7.
It is a Des Moines versus
24.7.
Omaha
27.3.
team associated
26.6.
battle up front. You got a Kansan in
25.1.
third.
24 flat. 26.3.
Very good representation,
26.5.
as always, here at the Hobbyplex for the Summer Series.
23.8.
Back when I was in my 20s, we'd go to Chillicothe almost
24.2.
2 or 3
25.7.
times a year for big races.
24.1.
Usually they're like 150 entries, maybe 170, 180. And we used to think
23.3.
that was pretty huge.
25.2.
Summer Series, you're pretty much always guaranteed to
24.4.
get
25.4. 23.9.
pretty much that much, or maybe even
29.8.
more. That was a dime by Dustin, by the way, getting around Dalton right there. That was a good
24.2.
pass. Dalton, I think, might have front end
24 flat.
damage to his truck again, just like in
24.9.
qualifying. Either that or his
28.2.
body just sits on it funny.
23.6.
You got 3 minutes down, 5 minutes to go.
24.1.
That was Bender upside down, so that's going to open it up for the top 2
23.4.
here.
25 flat.
Be a long lap for Daniel. So Owen
25.4.
will now have a 6.5
29.1.
second lead. Dustin getting around Connor. That's for third.
24.4.
Dustin,
27.9.
Connor, Dalton, Brian,
25.3.
and now TJ
23.3.
climbing back up there.
24.2.
That's for the final spot on the podium at the moment.
23.1. 23.7.
They're all bouncing up that hill.
24.3. 27.3.
Slow roll right in front of your leaders. It's going to be Anthony Santee.
24.3.
Long train of
24.1.
trucks coming. That's all
24.5.
not for position. That's all putting a lap on you.
24.2.
Meanwhile, you see that all-white
24.5.
truck of Owen. He's put a lap on Andrew here.
24.3. 23.9.
7.5 seconds over Bender. Bender bounced off the pipe. Boy, I thought for a second maybe a ball
26
cup
flat.
came off, but no, he's good. But look at that. Dustin, Connor,
24 flat.
Dalton, they all get a little bit
24.3.
closer now.
24 flat. 24.2. 23.9.
The ebbs and flows
34.5.
of these 8-minute races.
25.4.
A lot can change in a
23.3.
short period of time.
24.9.
That's Dustin getting in trouble. He's going to have to get back in there. He lets Connor go. Thank you very much. Good sportsmanship there.
23.4.
And that's good news for Bender. He gets a little bit of a gap back to third.
24.6. 26 flat.
9.4 seconds
23.9.
Owen
25.7.
in front.
25 flat. 24.2.
Connor hanging on to the 3 spot with Dustin, Dalton,
27.6.
TJ Williams getting around
25.6.
Brian, then giving it right back up at the top of the hill.
23.7.
Oh, we're going to see another wild finish like we did at the INS race in
24
this
flat.
class.
24 flat. 24.2.
Right now,
23.7.
third through about 7th is pretty
25.2.
darn tight.
25.1. 23 flat.
Dustin got around
24.2.
Connor. Connor side by side with Dalton. Dalton's going to go around the outside there. Connor just lost that rhythm,
23.9.
that uphill rhythm. Oh, then Dalton gives it up. He's in the swimming pool. He's going to lose 2 spots. So
24
Dustin
flat.
Hosick back up into the 3.
25.7. 23.7.
Then it's going to be Herrick. And now
25.8.
TJ Williams. This is what he did at the
29
INS
flat.
race. Came back late,
25.6.
but that time he goes upside
27.3.
down.
24.2.
Loses a spot again. Gives up more time. 2:10 left to go on the clock.
50.6. 24.4.
Owen Vanderbeek has lapped up to, looks like, 8th place. Trying to put a lap on 7th, and he does. Gets around Dalton there.
26.1. 25.6.
Well, maybe.
24.2. 28 flat.
Now he does.
23.9. 27.3.
2 minutes to go.
25.8. 26.5. 23.6.
Owen and Bender
24.4.
still your top 2. Dustin Hosick, 3rd place. Connor, Herrick, Brian Burnt, TJ Williams,
24.3.
Dalton Conrad.
25.1.
Oh, Owen goes upside down.
23.6.
Gets out in the loose stuff. He's going to have to scrub his
24.9.
tires off. Bender now within a straightaway of your leader is
25.3.
all these guys that
23.8.
Owen just lapped are
29
like,
flat.
oh, man, I got to let you go
23.8.
again.
25.1.
They'll Connor and Andrew and Anthony will battle back there again. I think
24.3.
Connor Housh has got a
24.5.
lap on you, Andrew, so don't take
24.5.
him out, please, in front of you.
23.3. 23.8.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Never mind. There's your 1
23.8.
missed lap of race.
25.3. 24.4. 24.3. 32.5.
1 minute to go. Daniel's got it down to 5.7 seconds.
24.4.
Dustin still in front
24
of
flat.
Connor Herrick and Brian
24.3.
Burnt. They're having a good race back there for 4th and 5th. Possibly some valuable
25.1.
points.
31.2. 23.5. 23.9. 26.8. 24 flat. 26 flat. 24.1.
25 seconds.
24.5.
Owens put a lap
23.6.
on TJ, so he's lapped up to 7th.
23.7.
Might run out of time here
26 flat.
to get anybody else. We got 10 seconds on the clock.
24.4.
Daniel putting a lap there on Andrew and Connor.
29.3. 24.8.
That was cool.
24.4.
One more time here for Dustin,
23.9.
Connor Herrick, and Brian Burnt. They're coming up to put a lap here on Anthony.
24.5 Dalton Conrad done. 23.7
Dustin
Owen
dipped to the
Vanderbeek
inside, got super lucky that he did not
25.3
need a
TJ
marshal.
Williams done.
Owen going to take it.
23.9
Oh,
Daniel
Connor taps out.
24.3
Brian
Andrew
Burnt's going to
Thomas
get around on the last lap. So one little change. Here comes
28.9
Dustin.
Connor Housh done.
Hugs the corner. He's going to
25
finish in
flat, Dustin
third.
Hosick done.
Brian's going to finish in
23.8
fourth.
Ryan
Connor
Hart
Herrick's going to end up fifth.
26.6
Then
Connor
Dalton,
Herrick
TJ,
done.
Andrew, Connor, and Anthony
32.6
behind them.
Anthony Santi done.
Top three
All drivers are
inside
finished.
for pictures. Top three inside for pictures. Top three, please.
Riley Filbert. Nick Gibson. Alex Vanderbeek.
Four-wheel.
Aidon Olsen. Mitchell Pavel. Drew Ruben King. Seth Curtis. Brandon Carney. One minute to the start of the race. Mason Herrick.
All right. Four-wheel drive. Don't break them before you're racing, please. Four-wheel drive modifieds. 10 of you. We'll let Owen get out there real quick. Don't stop on the straightaway yet, please.
Less than 5.
Whew. Everybody from the last one out there to Marshall. Owen should be the only one running back-to-back that I am aware of or that I know of.
Owen Vanderbeek.
Pretty sure. Oh, don't do that. Easy, chow. Easy. Simmer down now. Straightaway's closed, Owen, so don't go fast on the straight. Nick Gibson be on the number 1. Alex Vanderbeek on the number 2. Those two had a epic duel in that second round of qualifying, so this should be pretty fun. Drew Ruben King, same thing on the 3. Mason Herrick on the 4. Owen Vanderbeek on the 5. Aiden Olsen on the 6. Riley Filbert on the 7. Brandon Carney on the 8. Mitchell Pavel on the 9. And Seth Curtis on the number 10. Marshall's, Connor, are you doing the top of the hill up there? Okay, very good. All right, let's get in line. Let's get going. Let's get going. Looks good to me. All right. Here we go. Let's have some fun. 8 minutes. Long time here in mod. Shake and bake of the tone. Uh-oh. Mason and Drew kind of collect each other up. That's going to change it up pretty quick for the top 3. I think that was Aiden Olsen also getting a pretty good start.
24 flat. 25.2.
So Nick, Alex, Owen,
26.6.
Aiden. Then
26.7.
let's see, Mitchell, Riley,
28.4.
Mason,
28.4.
Drew.
28.6. 32.1.
Brandon and Seth.
33.6. 34.5.
First lap in the books. Oh, Aiden going long. Missed it. He's going to lose 3 spots. Riley, your first round winner up to 4th. Meanwhile, up front, we're watching Nick and Alex. As
21.9.
expected, nose to tail.
21.7.
Wow.
21.9.
Alex bounced off
24.1.
that diagonal pipe
24.1.
hard.
22.8. 22.8. 23.7.
That's Owen upside down. So let's see. I think that's Riley up to the 3 now with Mason
21
Herrick
flat.
behind him.
21.6. 21.7. 21.8.
Nick, a little bit of
25.2.
advantage over Alex right now.
24.4. 22 flat.
Riley, Mason, Owen,
24.4.
Mitchell, Aiden, Drew,
26.7.
Brandon, and Seth. You
21.5.
guys know what to do when the leaders start to catch it. Just got to give them a little bit of room, please.
21.1.
Everybody's going to be happy.
21.5. 21.4. 21.5. 21.4. 25 flat. 21.9.
We'll call it a half straight between first and second.
21.7. 21.5.
A little over straightaway back to third. Mason also
21.3.
hanging in there right there behind
21 flat.
Riley.
21.6.
Looks like we've kind of settled in for the long haul here.
23.6. 37.4.
2 down.
22.8. 21.4. 21.5. 21.4. 21.2. 25.7. 22.3. 25.2. 21.3.
Nick and Alex separated last time by 1.1. We'll check the gap this time. Might be a little closer.
29.2. 21.6. 21.5.
Nope, still 1.1. Now it's closer.
21.2. 21.4. 21.8. 21.1.
All of a sudden, Nick with all sorts of pressure from Alex here about 3 minutes
22.4.
in. 5 minutes to go.
28.5.
Riley's still in that 3 spot. Owen
21.9.
Vanderbeek up to the 4. Mason in the
21.1.
5.
24.9.
Then Aiden and Drew.
21.3.
Nick trying to get back to work
21.1.
here. He pulled a gap. That gap is gone.
21.5. 22.5.
Fast lap of the race, 21 flat
22
from
flat.
Nick Gibson.
21.3. 21.4. 21.8. 21.6. 25.6. 22.6. 21.6. 21.6.
Coming up behind Brandon.
22 flat.
There's 1 and 2.
21.9. 21.3. 21.3. 27.4. 21.3.
Pretty fast lap there from Riley. He catches
21.1.
up about half second on that lap.
24.4. 22 flat.
These 2 in front. Oh boy, Alex.
21.2.
Alex just knows how to save that
21.9.
car from going over. He shorted it, loses some time, but stays in the game. Nick, Alex, Riley, Owen, Mason, Aiden, Drew,
21.1.
Mitchell, Brandon, Seth.
22.
4 down, 4 left to go.
26.6. 23 flat. 21.5. 21.3.
Riley's going to have
21.2.
Brandon and Mitchell in front of him. Make sure you let him go.
21 flat.
He's chasing
22
down
flat.
those cars in front. Trying to.
30.2.
Owen doing the same thing. Yellow and red. Try not to take him
31.4.
out. And then Mason will be next up behind
21.9.
him in his
21.2.
white and kind of, I don't know what color that
21.2.
is. It's kind of red.
25.3.
We'll call it white and
26.1.
red. We'll forget the other
21.2.
color exists.
22.1. 21.5. 24.3. 21.5.
Gibson with a 21.5, but how
21
about
flat.
a 21 flat new
21.9.
fast lap of the race for Vanderbeek? So he just gained
22.2.
5 tenths.
22 flat. 24.3. 25.7.
And Riley,
21 flat.
that last
22
time
flat.
around, was only 2.5 behind Alex. So first, second, and third, I'd say about the same distance this time. It might even be a little bit
21.7.
closer.
21.1.
1.1 between your top two,
21.1.
2.4 between second and third.
27.4.
About 3 seconds back now to
22.6.
Owen. 4
22.5.
seconds, actually.
22.3.
Mason's caught up to Owen by about 1 second.
22.8. 21.3.
Trouble for that was Seth, so no harm, no foul there for the top 5.
21.4.
Nick can
21.2.
feel that yellow buggy getting closer now.
21.1.
Riley keeps clipping off fast ones as well.
21.5.
Staying with him up front.
21.6. 22.1.
Ooh, Riley a little short.
23.8.
He also got it
22.3.
saved.
33.1.
Landed right in the middle of the chassis. 2:10 on the clock.
21.8. 22.6. 21 flat. 21.4.
That uphill is so hard,
22.2.
especially because it's got a lot of character to it now. It's
21.6.
just different
22.4.
than just what it was
25.5.
2.5, 3 weeks ago.
21 flat. 21.3. 21.2.
140.
20.9.
Nick,
21.5.
Alex still super duper close. Again, Alex saves it.
22.4.
Did not need a marshal. That lets Riley get
22
closer
flat.
now.
23.4.
And Nick pulls away ever so
22.7.
slightly. If you're going to do something, you got to do it now. 1.5 minutes left to go. It is now
22.2.
or never. And that was a mistake by Riley, and that lets Owen Vanderbeek get behind him.
22.1.
And then Mason's not that far back. So now your top two will, uh-oh, that's a first mistake there, and that's going to cost Nick a spot. So Alex goes to the lead. And Owen's going to get around. Oh, he almost got around Riley for third. So two really close battles going on here. Watch your driving like that. Be careful. There you go. Thank you. Mason's like, I had nothing to do with that. I'm going to get through it. Does not. Riley holds him off. It is tense out there.
20.8.
Nick all over Alex. Then you got another battle for third. Trying to watch both.
21 flat. 21.1.
Watch the end of the straightaway. Inside on the end of the straightaway.
26.2.
Alex trying to hold Nick off 35 seconds.
23.1.
Riley trying to hold off Owen and Mason for third.
21.4.
Oh, no, the whoops strike
23.6.
again.
21.5.
That changes it up. That puts Owen up to third. Alex and Nick should get 2 more laps.
21.1.
This one and the next one. Nick bounces off a pipe. Owen, Mason, and Riley battling for third place. They are not going to get 1 more lap. This is their
21.9.
final lap.
22.9.
Alex and Nick are going to get 1 more. The race for third is on.
21.3. 24 flat.
Alex and Nick make it around. We're watching the race for third, then we'll shift our focus to the race for the win. Here it is. Oh, Owen with a mistake. Mason's going to get around for third place.
21.4. Owen Van
On the
Derbeek.
last lap,
21.3.
Owen
Riley's
gets
overtime.
fourth, Riley
21.4.
fifth.
Nick
Here
Allen.
comes everybody else. It's
22.6.
going to
Ollie
be
21.5. Drew Ruben King done.
Alex will hang on. He's got a
22.8.
straightaway on Nick.
20.9. Alex Van Derbeek done.
They will split the points for the day, and you
24.3.
guys
Nick
are
Gibson
done.
All
Here
drivers
comes
are finished.
Seth. What a finish to that one.
245.5. Seth Curtis done. The race is
Alex, Nick, and Mason. Let's grab our cars and get some photos while we got the chance here, while they're blowing off the track. My goodness. Mason Herrick. Mason Herrick.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jake Petit. Nick Sniffen. Brett Nelson. Legend. John Haas. Ronnie Wint. John Birding. Anthony Santi. Dalton Conrad. Justin Stevie. Less than 5. Connor Housh.
All right. Sorry about that. Everybody's checked in. Straightaway is closed. Everybody's checked in. Straightaway is closed. We got 10 four-wheel drive Marshalls. Nobody's running back-to-back. Dalton Conrad on the 1. Brett Nelson on the 2. Connor Housh on the 3. John Berdine on the 4. Anthony Santee on the 5. Justin Stevie on the 6. Josh McMullen on the 7. Ronnie Wint on the 8. John Haas on the 9. Nick Sneathen on the 10. And then Jake Poteet is your magical, mystical number 11 back there. We were able to save one race by squeezing in an 11th car here. All right, drivers. Marshall's ready, drivers ready? 8 minutes. Shake and bake. That's tone. Careful through here. Oops.
$28.1. $29.5.
Connor Housh gets around
30.7.
Dalton for the lead.
32.1.
Then John, Josh,
32.2.
Anthony,
34.2.
Nick, Brett,
35.2.
Jake, Justin, Ronnie, and
35.8.
John that last time around. I think Brett
36.1.
made up another spot. Trouble up that rhythmy jump section. It's so tough today. It is tough before. It's tougher today.
24.3.
For sure.
24.3. 24.4. 25.5. 26.3. 27.8. 27 flat. 27.7. 26.9. 26.7. 28 flat. $23.5. 24.6. 26.5.
Connor pulling away right now. John Berdine up to the 2.
26.7.
Getting around Dalton.
26.9.
Anthony in the 4.
24.5.
Brett in the 5. Then
25.9.
Nick,
26
Josh,
flat.
Jake,
26 flat.
Connor and John and Ronnie.
24 flat. 23.4. 24.2.
Well, thought I had
24.1.
him, but your race director could use some
25.9.
double A's. If anybody out there has some that could
25.3.
spare me some double A's, my
25.6.
stack of double A's is gone.
25.6.
Must have used it all up.
26.9. 29.3. 23.7.
Connor Housh pulling away from these guys. John Dalton,
25.7.
Brett
26.1.
Nelson getting up there.
23.5.
Remember, Brett, your second qualifier got
24.7.
some trouble on the first lap.
26 flat.
Working his way back up.
26.6. 24.7. 25.8. 25.5.
Nick Sneathen, the big mover from the 10,
23.6.
currently running 5th.
24 flat. 23.9.
Dalton moving in on John Berdine just a little bit here.
26.4. 24.8. 25.8. 24.9. 25.6.
There it is. Gets that
25.5.
spot back.
25.2. 25.8. 23.5. 23.1. 25 flat. 23.6. 24.5. 24.6. 25.1. 25.3. 25.1. 25 flat. 24.
Connor Hausch
28.8.
just chilling up front. Dalton Conrad did get around for second now. John Berding back to third.
24.4.
And then Brett Nelson, Nick Sneathen,
26
McMullen,
flat.
Poteet, Santee, Wint, Haas, and Stevie.
25.1. 25.2.
Got 340 in, 420 to go.
25.2. 26.2. 23.9. 29.9. 23.6. 24.3. 23.5. 24.9.
Halfway, 4 down, 4 left.
26.1. 25.5. 32.4. 23.8. 25.7. 24.9.
Your leader.
23 flat.
Now we'll start to mix it up here in lap traffic. I'm pretty
23.9.
sure. There you go. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that's Nick Sneathen in front of
24.2.
him. And now Ronnie Wint will be the next victim. And
25.4.
that's a little bit of a change from about 5th on down.
25.1.
McMullen up to 5th.
25.4.
Poteet 6th.
24.5. 26.4.
Then Ronnie, Nick, John,
25.3.
Anthony. Justin's out of
25.2.
this one, so
23.3.
got to watch those
24.2.
green buggies too. Dalton just went upside down.
23.6.
Caught that angled corner, so John Berding's still right there in the 3 spot. Big gap back to, no, not a big gap. Brett Nelson's
26
still in
flat.
4th, but a big gap back to 5th.
24.6. 25.9. 25.7.
Let's see, Anthony, that's going to be 2nd.
25.5.
And then 3rd, the 2 green
26 flat.
buggies in front of you and behind you.
24.3.
And then McMullen, that's going to be
23.7.
Connor Hausch. Well, yeah, right there. So whenever he catches you, just be aware. We got 2:45 left to go here in this one.
26.7.
Connor Hausch, remember, he was on a TQ pace.
25.6.
He just
24.7.
crashed, and that's Dalton
24 flat.
Conrad right on his tail.
28.7.
It's game on.
27.4.
Ooh,
28.2.
trouble in front of him. They split the
24.3.
defense. No, they don't. Dalton gets hung up a little bit.
23.8.
Where is John Berding? John Berding in that mix. We got basically 3 green buggies battling for position. Coming up the hill. We'll have Sneathen between them. Thank you very much. Brett Nelson's the lone blue and silver
25
buggy. You
flat.
see him coming. Don't run him over. Take him out either.
25.2. 25.1.
Connor Hausch can
25.5.
feel Dalton right on his rear
24.5.
bumper.
29.8.
In front of them is going to be Ronnie.
26.6.
Eventually here,
24.2.
2 minutes on the
26.4.
clock. Ooh, Connor a little short. Dalton goes around. John, not quite. So Dalton now back to the lead, trying to get a TQ and a win.
25.1.
And hanging in there because Connor was gone. And then all of a sudden that end of the
26.4.
straightaway crash really
23.8.
brought
26
everybody
flat.
back together.
24.2. 26.8.
140 left here in this one.
28
40
flat.
plus mod up next. Don't be in a big
25.6.
rush. We got to take pictures.
27.2. 25.8. 23.6. 23.5. 26.3. 25 flat.
1 minute, 20 seconds.
25.5.
There's a little traction roll there again
24.7.
from Connor. Same spot that
24.4.
I
26.4.
ran into at the INS race. Not my favorite corner in the whole wide world. But now he's got to worry about John Berding. That's for 2nd and 3rd place. Dalton crossing the stripe. Little
25.1.
whip in the air.
24.2. 25.6. 24.3.
Where's
28.8.
Brett Nelson at? He is
25.5.
trying to put a lap here on Anthony Santee and Jake
25.6.
Poteet.
29.4.
So that blue buggy's not for
27.2.
position. Looks like John Berding did get around Connor. 40 seconds.
24.2. 26.6. 24.7. 26.3. 24.6. 26.5. 24.1. 25.9. 29 flat. 23.5. 25.4. 20.
Connor got back around John.
25.5.
Last lap. This is going to be 5
24.8.
seconds.
27.9. John Haas done.
Brett and John, you're done.
26.1. Brett
Anthony
Nelson done.
Santi's done. We're watching the race
27.5.
for
Anthony
second
Santi
and
done.
third. Dalton's got this one in the bag.
29.5. Jake Petit done.
There he is, and there he goes. Let's see.
36.5. Dalton
Connor
Connor
will
done.
hang on to the 2 spot.
25.7. Legend done.
John's going to get
24.5.
third.
Connor
Ronnie
done.
ended up in 6. So it's
24.7. John
Dalton,
Bridger
Connor, John,
24.9.
Brett,
Ronnie
Josh,
done.
Ronnie,
Drivers are
John
finished.
Haas, Anthony, Jake, Nick, and Justin.
The race is completed.
Top 3 inside for pictures. We need a guest announcer as well.
David Giebler.
Oh, is it
Tommy
hot?
Smith.
Justin,
Orlando Martinez.
is it hot?
Kurt Benson. Brent Riley.
Oh, the fan is?
Don Druzd.
Huh.
James Nelson. Brian Cox. Brian Burnt. One minute to the start of the race. Mac Vanderbeek. Less than 5.
Just waiting on a check from Alex. Okay.
Alex Sturgeon.
Your order is going to be Mac on the number 1, Alex on the 2, Tommy on the 3, Brent 4, Orlando 5, Brian Burnt 6, James Nelson 7, Brian Cox 8, Dave Peebler 9, Don Drews 10th, and Kurt Benson on the number 11. All right. Jake, are you marshaling up there? Okay, good. All right. Drivers ready, court marshal ready. 40-plus modified buggy coming at you at the sound of the tone. Mac leading him out. Alex Sturgeon right there. Mac hitting a pipe. Going to lose 3 spots. 4 spots, actually. Alex leading him out now. He's got Tommy hounding him. Alex down the straightaway. Tommy second.
26.6, 27.5, 28.5, 28.4.
Watch the straightaway.
31.4, 31.5, 32.3, 33.8, 35.5, 35.1, 36.7.
Orlando 3, Mac 4, Brian Cox 5, Brent Riley 6, Dave Peebler 7th, Don Kurt, Brian James,
22.5.
Tommy and Alex and
22.6,
Mac across the stripe now.
25.9.
Then Orlando in that 4 spot.
24.4, 24.8,
Brian Cox moving up to the 5, Dave Peebler up to the 6, Brent Riley, Don,
25.8,
James, Brian Burnt, and
27.9.
Kurt.
22.2, 22.7, 22.5.
Alex Sturgeon
23.1.
whooping it up now. Getting it wrong, but not
23.8.
losing any spots. Lands
22.5.
on all 4 wheels like a
27.2.
cat.
24 flat, 23.9, 25.6,
Tommy wheels up through the
25.8.
short chute around the carousel.
23.7,
Alex
22.7.
dropping in, up, down,
22.1.
short chute. Tommy, same thing. Mac, same thing. Top 3, throw a blanket over the 3 of
24
them.
flat, 24.4, 23.2, 24.2, 23.6,
Watch the straightaway, watch the straightaway.
36.4,
All right.
22.5, 23 flat, 30.2, 23.2,
Alex, Tommy, Mac through the whoops.
23.6, 23.1, 23 flat,
Alex getting a little weird.
25.6,
No problem, though. Mac wheelies all the way to the corner. That's pretty cool.
24 flat, 26.8, 23.3, 22.6, 22.4, 25.6,
Tommy punching it, trying to make up some kind of ground.
23.8, 23.4, 23.6, 23.6, 24.8, 23 flat, 22.6, 23.6, 24.1, 28.4, 25.4,
3 minutes down, 5 minutes left to go. Watch the rhythm
22.5,
section uphill.
26.2, 23.2,
Who is that?
25
I
flat,
don't know. Ooh,
22.5.
Alex clipping a pipe.
22.8,
He's going to let Tommy get a little bit
23 flat.
closer.
29.9, 26.8, 25.5, 26 flat, 28.4, 26.1,
Leaders coming up on
29.9,
more lap
25
traffic
flat.
now.
23 flat, 22.4,
Watch the short chute. Watch the short chute.
23.8, 23.2,
Work together.
24.4, 25.3, 23.9,
Coming up on halfway. Your
26.5.
order is Alex, Tommy, Mac,
23.3,
Dave, Brent,
23
Brian, James,
flat,
Brian Cox,
28.6,
Orlando, Don, and Kurt.
23.3, 31.8, 26.3,
Watch the
30
uphill.
flat,
Uphill jumpy sections getting pretty crazy.
24.1, 24.5, 22.8, 22.9, 26.2, 28.3, 23.9, 27.9, 24.8, 25 flat, 24 flat, 24.4.
I didn't see what happened to Alex, but Tommy's out front.
22.8.
Followed by
22.4.
Mac and
24.5.
Alex.
29.5.
Then Dave, Brent, Brian, Orlando,
27 flat.
James, Brian, Kurt, and Don.
25.4. 27.1. 24.7.
Mac out front now.
26
Then
flat.
Alex and Tommy.
24.1. 22.9.
Mac and Alex right here in front of me.
23.5. 22.6. 23.1. 23 flat. 24.8.
Mac and Alex
25.1.
jumping up now.
28.4.
Then you got Tommy not far back.
24.1. 23.8. 23.2.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the
22.5.
clock.
23.4. 22.2. 26.3. 23.7. 26.7. 24.3. 22.6. 26.3. 22.7. 22.7.
About equal distance between
29.3.
all top three cars
22.8.
right now. Mac, Alex, and Tommy.
23.1.
Everybody else pretty well spread out.
24.9. 24.7. 21.9. 22.4. 23.8. 22.3. 23.6. 23.1. 23.9. 24.1. 22.5. 22.1.
1.4 seconds
23.3.
the gap between Mac and Alex with
25
minute
flat.
15 seconds left to
24.2.
go.
22.9. 32.1. 27.2.
Behind,
22.4.
end of the straightaway, end of the straightaway.
28 flat. 23.9. 26.2. 22.5. 24.4. 23.6. 25 flat. 24.1.
40 seconds left on the clock.
22.7.
Mac with a substantial lead now.
22.6. 22.7. 24.1. 28.5. 23.9. 26 flat. 25.6. 22.9. 25.6. 22.7. 25.4. 25.5.
5 seconds
25.1.
left.
24.2. 23.8. 24.7.
Run him to the line.
23.3. Orlando Martinez done.
Unless something weird happens, I think Mac has this one.
22.8. Mac Vanderbeek done.
Oh, help him
22.5.
out.
Alex
Help him
Sturgeon done.
out.
26.1. Brent Riley done. 24.6. Brian Cox done. 22.8. Brian Berg done.
Oh,
28
no,
flat.
it
Tommy
didn't
Smith
matter.
done. 26.8. David Peebler done.
Waiting on 3 more. Hold on. Waiting on Don. Wait, sorry.
31.1. Don Drews done.
At least one more.
All
All right,
drivers
there
are
we're good.
finished.
Okay, Mac takes that one, followed by Alex, Tommy, Brent, Brian, Dave, Orlando, Brian, Cox, Don Drews, James, and Kurt. Top 3 inside for photos.
The race is completed. Orlando Martinez. Chad Ruben King. Tyler K9.
All right, don't take too many laps. This is an 8-minute main. And we're going to get our guys out here to marshal again and maybe volunteer too because I'm running the races. And
Andrew Thomas. TJ Williams. Daniel Bender.
Oh, I look mad in my picture. We need to retake that picture. I look mad. I'm not mad. I have this like stern, serious look on my face. That's not it. Now what?
Less than 5.
Don't listen to that. We still need to get our marshals out there. I need somebody at the top of the hill. I need somebody, 2 marshals in the bottom would be a good spot. And hopefully Emerson just has a sensor wire that's bad. That's what he said, so hopefully that's it. If anybody's found about a quarter of a bottle of TDK tire sauce in the pit in the pit lane below the driver's stand, it was mine. It's not there anymore, and I really need it. I like purposely kept it in my pocket, and then I forgot to put it back in my pocket.
Riley Filbert.
That door's locked, dude. You gotta go around. Man, I carried all my stuff up. Again, don't take too many laps on here.
David Peebler.
Okay. All right, Emerson had a sensor wire go bad, so it got swapped out. Hopefully that's all it is. Dalton, you got the middle? Wait, are you marshalling? No, you're not marshalling. Let's see. Will, you can run this one. I'll go marshal like I'm supposed to.
All right, we got marshals in place. All right, guys, 17.5 stock buggy A main. Going racing at the sound of the tone. Riley Filbert leading him out. Emerson right there. TJ not far back. Caden right there. Andrew Thomas right there. So close with this start. Freight train of buggies down the straightaway.
26.4.
Emerson taps out, hangs on to her.
28 flat. 28.6.
Riley Filbert through the whoops now.
30.8. 30.4. 31.4. 32.8. 22.3. 23.5. 23.8. 25.1. 23.9. 24.1. 24.1. 24 flat. 27.3. 23.9.
Riley with about a straightaway advantage over Emerson. Caden right there.
23.1.
Oh, Riley with a problem. Emerson's going to go by. Emerson
22.6.
doinks the pipe.
23.3. 23.5.
Lost a whole bunch.
27.7.
More carnage.
27.4.
Everything shakes back out to the way it was. Nearly the same gap between
25.3.
Riley and Emerson.
25.2. 25 flat. 24.4.
2 minutes in, 6 minutes left to go. Riley out
28.2.
front, Emerson 2,
23.7.
TJ
23.1.
3, Daniel,
24.5.
Tyler, Orlando, Caden, Chad, David, and Andrew. Riley
31.9.
with about a little over a straightaway lead
22.6.
now.
22.4. 24 flat. 23.5.
3.3
23.9.
seconds the gap between
24.7.
Riley and Emerson.
23.5. 23.2.
TJ got it wrong, went way back. I think that's TJ with the white car.
22.3.
Factory white.
22.6. 24.3. 25.2. 28.9. 23.9. 25.9. 24.3. 27.6. 23.4. 23.4. 22.5.
Riley threw the short shoot. Emerson threw the short shoot now.
23.4. 23.2.
A lot of green
26.1.
brackets on the screen
24.2.
all the way
25 flat.
down the list
26.1.
after first and second.
28.1.
Tyler Kanai, big mover. He started 7th. He's now 3rd.
25.3. 23.1.
Fast lap does go to Riley, though, 21.9. Holy
23.1.
cow.
23.6. 23.4. 23.7. 22.9. 23.5. 24.5. 23.3. 22.6.
Something must have happened
22.7.
with Riley because Emerson's right there. I wasn't paying attention to the lead race.
23.7. 22.9. 23.5.
Emerson and Riley down the short chute
23.8.
now. Carousel
23.7.
turn, double,
24.2.
double, and onto the
27.6.
straightaway. That's your leader.
28.6.
One more. Thank you.
22.4. 22.5. 23.4. 23.5. 24.4. 25.6. 23.8. 26.4. 23.7. 21.8. 22.8. 24.8.
Riley Filbert through the whoops, kind of doinking a pipe, but no problem. Emerson
23.1.
hanging in there. Oh, Riley getting it wrong.
25.9. 23.4.
That's good. That's perfect.
23.1. 23.2.
Back
22.9.
together again.
24.1. 24.1. 22.6. 23.7.
Riley and Emerson up the
24.6.
jumpy pack
22.9. 22.7.
around the carousel turn now. 3 minutes
23.3.
left on the clock.
22.8.
Bonus time.
24.1.
Watch the loop.
26.6. 22.5.
Leaders working
22.7.
traffic now. Andrew, that is first place right behind you.
26.7.
Second place right behind you now. Good. Oh, no.
23.3. 22.9. 24 flat. 23.9. 24.9. 23.1. 22.8.
Emerson with a little spill.
23.7.
No
26
problem,
flat.
though. Lands on all four wheels. Riley getting it wrong on the pipe. Runs into a marshal's
26.2.
foot. Merry Christmas, Riley.
22.9. 22.6.
Riley and Emerson up the
24.1.
hill. Been glued to each other
23.3.
for nearly this entire race. 2 minutes left
25.1.
on the clock.
23.2. 26 flat. 25.4. 29.5.
Perfect. Thank you, Andrew.
22.7. 28.3. 23.6. 24.4. 23.3. 22.3. 22.2. 24.9. 23.9.
Minute 30 left on the clock.
23.9. 24.5. 23.5. 24
It's the
flat.
Riley and Emerson show up front. Third and fourth is Tyler and
22.7.
TJ.
25.7. 22.6. 23.2. 23.7. 24.8.
Emerson and Riley going up the six-pack again.
23.2.
Riley doing
27.1.
everything he can to keep that
26.1.
TLR buggy in his
24.1.
rearview mirror. Emerson always gets a little close and then doinks out,
23.5.
just like that.
22.7. 22.2. 26.2. 23.5.
Riley
24
working
flat.
traffic now. Emerson's going to be working him in a minute.
23.6. 23.9. 22.9.
Watch the loop. Watch
31.6.
the loop.
25.8. 31.7. 26.8. 27.5. 23.9.
30 seconds left.
22.7. 23.7. 23.2. 23.8. 24 flat. 22.7. 47.6. 23.2. 28.2. 24 flat. 23.2.
Run him to the line.
23.9 Daniel Bender done. 22.6 Riley Filbert
Riley's going to take that one.
done. 23.5 Tyler K9 done.
Emerson
22.7 Emerson Sturgeon
second.
done. 24.6 Orlando Martinez done.
Waiting on
23.8 Andrew
TJ.
Thomas done. 23.4 Kattenberging done. 24.5 David Peebler done. 25.3 Chad Ruben King done.
Everybody finished that
25.1
one.
TJ Williams done.
Riley
All
takes
drivers are
that one,
finished.
followed by Emerson, TJ, Daniel, Tyler, Orlando, Caden, Chad, Andrew, and David. Top three inside for photos. Oh, he did? Oh, yeah. No, it's right there. I see it.
The race is completed.
All right, Andrew misses one lap per race.
I
Don Drust. Dalton Conrad. Connor Hausch.
Okay,
Brett Nelson.
top
Haas.
3 inside for picks.
Jake Poteet.
Riley Emerson
Haas.
and
John
TJ Williams. Inside for pictures,
Ronnie
please.
Wint. One minute to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, sorry, guys. TJ got to top of the hill? Oh, perfect. Okay, and then Riley's going to take cone 2 over there, and we should be good to go. That's plenty. 13 5-wheelers next. There's a whole bunch of these guys that are race marshal race, so we'll make sure you get your time. We got to take pictures anyways, all that good stuff. So, independent 4-wheel drive. Dalton Conrad on the 1, Brett Nelson on the 2, Don Drews on the 3, Connor Hausch on the 4, John Berdian on the 5, Dylan Haas on the 6, John Haas on the 7, Jake Poteet on the 8, Ronnie Wint on the 9, and Nick Sneathen on the number 10. Get your car centered a little bit. There you go. Perfect. All right, here we go. Another 8-minute race. We're on race 17 of 20. Get down there, Andrew. Go ahead and get down there. Drivers ready, marshals ready? Shake and bake of the tone. We're going to be done about 9 o'clock. Maybe a little bit before that even. It's perfect. Pretty good start till about right. No, it wasn't that bad. Keep it that way. Not terrible. Dalton in front. Brett in second. These guys have had this duel going on all year long. Don Drews getting motored by Connor.
29.1. 29.4.
Then it's going to be John,
31.1.
Ronnie,
32.7. 33.7.
Nick, Jake, Dylan.
4.9. $23.7, $26.2, $24.2, $24.5, $24.2, $25.7, $26.5, $23.7, $25.4, $24.7.
A little bobble there from Dalton. So now John Berding going to be up into the 2 because Brett Nelson will extend about a straightaway lead.
23.9.
So you got
22.9,
KC area,
25.4,
Sioux City area, Lamar's
24.6,
actually, and then you got
25.8,
Lincoln,
24.1,
Omaha,
24.5,
Omaha,
24.5, 24.9,
Bellevue,
26.8,
Omaha. The rest is Omaha.
22.8,
Omaha.
23.3,
Meanwhile, Brett Nelson's going to have about a 2.8 second
23.5,
advantage here with 145 down, 6:15 left to go.
24.5, 24.3, 25 flat, 26.5, 23 flat. $23.6, 22.9, 24 flat, 26.9, 25.4, 25.3, 28.3, 25.4, 26.7.
Ronnie getting turned around. Look at Connor.
32.7.
Connor's like, I'm sorry.
23 flat,
They all get back in line now. So what do we
25.6.
got? Brett Nelson up front. John Berding in the 2. Dalton in the 3. John Haas
24.7,
up to the 4.
26.3,
Don, Ronnie,
29.9,
Connor, Nick, Dylan.
30.4, 30.2, 29.3, 23.8,
I think Jake is out.
23.2,
Looks like it. That was Connor upside down, I think. So
24.4,
nothing changing within your top 3 here. We got 3 minutes in, 5 minutes to go. Look at this scrum right here. Brett Nelson's trying to put laps on you guys, by the way. So Dylan and Nick,
26.7,
that silver and blue buggy is going to be your lead car. Try not to run him over, take him out. And then the 2 green buggies behind him
23.3.
are battling for second and third. 3.6 second lead.
24.8, 23.9, 24 flat, 23.9, 25.6, 26.6, 27.9, 23.6, 22.8, 24.7,
4 down, 4 to go.
23.9, 26 flat,
Brett just now coming down the straightaway. He's going to have Connor Hausch behind him. That's not for position. Then the 2 green buggies, they're closing back up a little bit. So
24.7,
you got John and Dalton
23.3, 26.7, 25.7,
through the whoops. Connor's going to let those 2 go. Up the hill we go.
24.3, 23.1.
Little tap right there. Dalton smells blood. Down the straight. No, the drag race didn't work. About dead equal once they got up to speed.
23.5,
3.5 minutes left. John and Dalton for second place. Brett Nelson in front of him.
24.5,
Oh, John gets it wrong. So
24 flat,
Dalton's going to go around.
24.4.
And that's Brett right in front of these guys. So first, second, third, still super close. 3 minutes in. I'm sorry, 3 minutes left to go in this thing. 5 minutes are down. Then a little ways back, 12.5 seconds back, John and Don Drews are having a race back there for 4th and 5th. Then a little ways back from them is Ronnie, and then Connor, Nick, Dylan. But it's your top 3 that we're keeping a close eye on here down the straight.
24.6.
Yet again, probably 8 more laps.
22.5. 23.7. 24
Oh,
flat.
that slow roll in that
24
corner.
flat.
That corner gets so grippy at the end of the night, and it's off camber, and it's a little rutted up.
24.9. 24.9. 31 flat.
Wheels up. Dalton's hunting him. I think Dalton's catching him.
3.4.
Dalton definitely might have a little bit faster car here towards the end of the race. We're in bonus time, so 2.5, actually 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Brett might be just trying to defend it, but I don't know. Dalton's car maybe seems a little peppier. John Berding back there just kind of hanging out in third.
23 flat. 24.8. 23.6.
Brett doing a great job of keeping the door shut, though. It's
23
one
flat.
thing to catch him. It's another thing to pass him clean. Make it legitimate.
27.4.
1:45 left to go.
28.7. 23.9. 25.
Expert four-wheel coming up next.
23.1. 23.4.
And
26.3. 24.2.
that's my last race of the night.
23.6.
Hopefully I don't suck as bad as I did in 40 plus. Oh, there's a little opening. No, Dalton saw it, tried to take it. Brett crossed over, shut the door. Oh, there it is. He got him in that corner. Good pass. That was dialed. 1:10 to go. Can Brett respond?
22.6. 23.2.
Like I said, I thought Dalton might have had a faster car at this point in the race. We'll see.
25.5.
Now you got to stay clean. John just kind of hanging out back there in third as these top 2 guys pull away just a little bit. Don Drews in the 4 spot. He's way back there.
23.8.
Followed by John, Ronnie, Nick, Connor,
23.4.
Dylan.
22.8. 23 flat. 25.8. 24.1. 23.5. 27.7.
Brett's hanging in there. 35 seconds. They're going to get at least 1 more lap. The computer thinks they're going to get 2 more after this one.
24.3.
Yes, they are. 2 more.
24.7.
Connor Hausch in front of him. He's going to let him go.
22.8.
Brett's clawing his way back.
24.6.
He's not letting him go.
24.4. 23.4.
Everybody tiptoeing around. The track has so much grip today. It's actually gotten pretty difficult to drive in some spots. That time, Dalton paced him, pulled away just a little bit on this lap. 10 seconds. Final lap.
22.5. 23.2. 26.1.
I don't think John's going to make the extra.
24.5. 25.5. Ronnie went done. 24.3. John Berding done.
John is done. Ronnie's done.
24.3. Dylan Haas done. 25.6. Nick Sneffen done.
Dalton's going to win this one too tonight. He's having a good weekend. Brett Nelson will come in second.
Brett Nelson done.
Dalton, Brett, John, Don, John Haas, Ronnie, Nick, Connor, Dylan, and Jake. Top 3 inside for picks really
The
fast.
race is completed.
Top 3 inside for pictures.
Orlando Martinez. Tommy Smith. One minute to the start of the race.
Hold on, hold on. Don't
Bradley
take too
Peterson.
many laps here. We don't want any broken cars. I don't want to have to hand out racers minutes, etc. Brent Nelson. What about him? Brent Nelson. I was supposed to say Brent Nelson.
Less than 5. TJ Williams. Cat and Birding. Tyler K9. Emerson Sturgeon. Andrew Thomas.
Modern day problems require modern solutions. What?
Alex Sturgeon.
Hell yeah. Crank it up. Or, oh, I thought you were getting cold. Put an ice pack behind that thing. Now we're talking.
Daniel Bender.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. But cools them right down, you know. Nice cool breeze. Or you could attach that to your belt loop backwards and like fart into it and blow farts at people. That'd be hilarious. Real prankster stuff, you know. Oh yeah. What is that, a Milwaukee fan? They thought of everything. There was probably some guy at Milwaukee like R&D department that was like, man, we need to make this so it can hook onto a belt loop, you know. All right. Your order is Alex Sturgeon on the number 1, then Emerson, Tyler, Daniel on the 4, Tommy 5, TJ 6, Bradley 7, Caden 8, Orlando 9, and Andrew Thomas 10. All right, guys. Drivers are out there. Quarter marshals are out there. Oh, I need somebody at the top of the hill. Oh, you got it, Ronnie? Okay, thank you. Drivers ready. Quarter marshals ready. We're going 13.5 four-wheel drive at the sound of the tone. Alex leading them out. Emerson right there. It's been a grudge match between these two. Alex with a little bit of a gap. Tyler moving up to that 2 spot. Then Emerson, Daniel, Tommy, Bradley, Caden, Andrew, Orlando, and TJ.
28.8. 29.8. 30.5.
Alex going for the triple.
22.3. 22.4.
Alex, Tyler, Emerson, Caden, Daniel, right across the loop.
24.1.
Big freight train of buggies.
25.1. 23.3.
Oh, Alex getting it wrong. That's going to let Tyler go by. Tyler leading this one out now. Double, straightaway.
22.4. 24.2.
Alex wheel stands,
23.2.
hit a pipe, hit a wheelie.
22.7.
Emerson spins out.
22.8. 22.7. 26.4.
Caden gets collected.
28.5.
Tyler
27.9.
now with a ton of room. Minute 30 in, 6:30 left to go in this one.
22.5.
Daniel
22.8.
Bender up to that 2
26.1.
spot. Then Alex,
25.2.
Caden, Emerson, Andrew,
26.2.
TJ, Tommy.
23 flat. 23.2. 23.4. 24.8. 29.5. 23.2.
Tyler here in front of me. Daniel still rocking that 2 spot. He's got
22.7.
Alex Sturgeon right
22.4.
behind him.
22.5.
Emerson right
22.3.
behind Alex.
22.5. 22.5.
Freight train of buggies second through
23.7. 23 flat.
7th. A lot of cars right there.
26.6.
All racing for position still.
22.8. 21.9. 22.7. 22 flat. 22.9. 23.4.
Alex Sturgeon gets
22.7.
around Bender.
23.8.
Alex
24.8.
stretching it out, trying to get over that big triple, cases it.
22.8. 28.3. 22.6. 22.1. 24.9. 23.3. 23.8. 23.8. 23.5. 26.4. 22.5. 22.8. 22.9. 22.9. 22.4. 22.6. 22.7. 23.6.
Tyler still leading this one out. Then Alex, Caden, Daniel, Andrew, TJ, Emerson, Bradley, Orlando, and Tommy.
23.6. 24.9. 22.7. 21.8.
Top two with a
26
little
flat.
bit of breathing room.
24.1.
The gap
23.2.
last time by was
22.5.
1.7 seconds.
22.5. 24.7. 24.8.
I didn't see what happened, but Alex now has the
24.7.
lead.
22.
Tyler right there trying to get it back. Watch the loop.
23.3. 23.9.
There you go.
25.3. 28.1. 26 flat.
Alex going up the hill now. Rear view mirror full of Tyler.
25 flat. 24.7. 22.5. 22.9. 21.8. 23.3. 23 flat.
Tyler and Caden
25.6.
fighting for second and
22.2.
third. Alex
23.2.
trying to get away while those guys race. Tyler getting it wrong. Lands on all 4 wheels.
22.8.
Caden gets by.
22.5.
Caden
22.2.
now is trying to run down
23.7.
Alex.
27.3. 24 flat. 22.8. 24.3. 24.2. 23.5. 23.4.
Alex, Caden,
22.5.
Tyler
22.5. 22.5.
right here in front of me, top 3. Through the whoops.
22.9. 22.7. 25.1.
Up the hill, not a lot you can
26.1.
do there.
25.5.
Tyler tapping out.
22.9. 22.6. 22.8. 23.3. 23.9. 22.4.
Alex trying to keep
22.9.
that door shut. From
22.9.
Caden getting by.
22.9. 25.4. 23.5. 22.5.
Good weight, thank you.
22.4. 23.7. 26.3.
Caden looking the inside on the whoops.
22.7.
Nothing there.
22.7.
Kind of gets stuck.
22.9.
They keep
25.3.
racing.
23 flat.
2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes left to go.
23.6. 23.6.
Alec, or Caden, all
25.4.
over Alex right now.
23.2.
It's been that way for the last few minutes. Through the
24.8.
whoops now. Caden
23.2.
might have a little bit
22.7.
better car through the whoops.
22.7. 24.5. 22.6.
Alex cases this little triple, lets Caden get by.
23.3. 22.4. 22.5. 25.2. 22.9. 23.2. 23.2.
1 minute left to go. 1 minute left to go.
21.8.
Caden and Alex show out front.
23.2. 24.2.
Oh, Caden doinks a
23.4.
pipe. Doesn't lose a
23.6.
position, but loses a little bit of time to Alex.
22.9.
Alex bicycling and
22.7.
slow rolling and landing on all
22.8.
four. Keeps it going. 45 seconds left. Probably make 3 more
32.3.
laps.
23.2.
Oh, no. Alex getting it wrong here.
24.8.
Caden with a really good
22.8.
lead now.
22.9. 26.4. 23.1.
25
23.4.
seconds left.
24.7. 22 flat. 26 flat. 23.7. 22.4. 22.4. 24 flat. 47.5. 23 flat. 22.9. 22.2.
Caden's going to take the
22.5
win.
cat inverting done.
Run him to the line.
22.8 Alex Sturgeon done. 23.4 Orlando Martinez done. 22.7 TJ Williams done.
Caden takes
25.6
that
Emerson
one.
Sturgeon
Alex second.
22.2
TJ
Tyler Finlay
third.
done.
Emerson
23.7
fourth.
Bradley Peterson
Tyler
done.
fifth.
22.8
Daniel
Daniel Bennett
sixth.
done.
Andrew seventh.
21.7 Andrew
Orlando,
Thomas
Tommy, and
22.7 Tommy
Bradley.
Smith done. All drivers have
Top
finished.
3 inside for photos.
The race is completed. Alex Vanderbeek. Owen Vanderbeek. Mitchell Pavel. Nick Gibson. Aidon Olsen. Mason Herrick. Drew Ruben King. 1 minute to the start of the race. Tommy Smith. Riley Filbert. Less than 5.
Final 2 races of the night. We're going to make sure that Will gets out of here. He's been running races for us here. We won't start without you, of course. That'd be no bueno. Get our four-wheel drive marshals that are left out there. 2 races to go. We're done for the night. I said 9 o'clock. We're right on pace for 9 o'clock. I think that's going to be more than reasonable today. I'm going to go home, take a shower. I'm going to snuggle with my cats. And then I'm going to go to sleep. I have tomorrow off, my first day off in about 2 weeks.
Will Brinton.
All right, there's Will. Will's checked in. Marshals, let's get in position. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alex Vanderbeek on the 1. Nick Gibson on the number 2. Drew Rubenking on the number 3. Mason Herrick on the number 4. Will Brinton on the number 5. Riley Filbert on the number 6. Mitchell Pavel on the number 7. Aiden Olson on the number 8. Owen Vanderbeek on the number 9. And Tommy Smith on the number 10. Where's my son at? Emerson Sturgeon. Get out here and marshal. You're supposed to marshal. Get out here. He's not out there, is he? No, he's not. Either take the wall or take the whoops. And then, Caden, yeah. You read my mind, bruh. All right, here we go. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. Shake and bake at the tone. That's a really good start so far. 1 rollover. That was Riley.
$25 flat. 26.3. 27.2. 26.7.
So Alex,
28.5.
Nick,
30.2,
Drew,
30.6,
Mason, looks like
31.3,
Mitchell,
32 flat.
Owen, Riley, Tommy, Will, and Aiden. I know Will's been up since about 4 a.m. this morning, so he's probably super tired
21.3.
as well. Nick going around a little bit. Looks like Mason up to 3rd now.
23.3. 23.7.
Nick hangs on to that 2 spot.
22.4,
Alex just pulls away
23 flat.
ever so slightly. We have seen
26.2,
leads just
23.4,
evaporate today all day
23
long,
flat.
so 7 minutes to go.
21.8. 21.5.
Mason trying to
22.5.
hold Drew off.
22.3. 22 flat. 22.3.
Gaggle of cars back here. Will leads the
22.6,
freight train with
25.2,
Missile,
22.9,
Tommy, and Aiden.
22.9. 21.8. 22.1. 22.2. 22.4. 23 flat.
And there it is.
23.8.
Alex with a mistake. So just like I
22.6,
said, leads have evaporated all day
23.7,
today.
23.9,
Track extremely difficult in
24.5.
my opinion.
$23.7. 21.7.
So Nick is back in the
21.8.
game.
22.3.
Mason, Drew, Riley, Owen,
22.3.
Will,
22.6.
Mason, Aiden,
22.5.
Tommy.
22.3. 21.8.
Nick gets it
22.9.
wrong. Let's Alex go back in front of him. They get back to it. Alex will extend that lead now.
22.6.
Not by much,
23
but
flat.
just enough.
22.1. 22.1. 22.1.
Bunch of wall bangers back
22.9.
there.
23.6. 22.2. 22.1. 22.7.
Oh, trouble for, that was Nick upside down. Does not lose a position. Now he might. Got it wrong. Drew's going to move up to the
31.9.
2.
24.5. 22.7.
Oh, and looking for a way
24.2.
around Will had made the pass. Oh, and then Aiden gets in the back of Will. And then Missile gets into the back of Aiden. Nothing.
23.1.
I don't really think that was Mitchell's fault, but they get right back in line, get back to it.
23.8.
Nick sends it in on Drew.
22 flat. 22.8.
Good sportsmanship there. Good weight there by Nick. He could have went.
24.9. 21.9. 24.7. 22.9. 26 flat.
Ah, that jump is hard. That's going to put Herrick to the 3.
22.1.
Alex, Drew, Mason, Nick.
22.6. 24.3.
Looks like Owen's gotten clear of this battle back here with Riley, Will, Tommy, and Aiden.
25.7. 22.9. 22.5.
Oh, 2 cars upside down. That was your leader, and that was second place. So, again, those leads evaporate. We're not even halfway through this.
25.4. 21.5.
Eventually, you do run out of chances for sure.
25.6. 22.5.
Alex holds on to the lead. Nick second.
23.8.
Mason Herrick. Oh, Alex with a mistake again. Nick goes to the lead now.
22.9.
Oh,
26.4.
Alex gets it right back. Saucy.
22.7. 22.1. 22.5. 22 flat. 21.9. 23.7. 24.4.
Man, Alex went just a little wide. Nick thought he had an opening. Wasn't there when it came down to land, though. Alex, Nick,
flat.
Mason, Drew, Owen creeping up there.
21.8.
Then the second race. Will is free of that. So Aiden, Riley, Mitchell, and Tommy. Probably the leaders will probably catch you in another minute or so. Maybe quicker than that. We'll see.
29.5. 21.6.
5 down, 3 left.
22 flat. 22
And
flat.
that's Will
22.1.
going upside down, I think. So that second pack catches back up.
26.3. 22.2. 22.5. 22.8. 21.9. 22 flat. 21.8. 23.1. 22.3.
Let it be known that if you do run into Will or me during a race, we'll probably talk crap about you on the podcast later.
22.3. 22.3. 22.6.
2:20 on the clock.
21.7. 22.1.
Nick, Alex,
22.1.
Drew,
22.7.
Mason,
27.6.
your top 3, top 4, still that same group. And then we are finally into
26.9.
the tail end of the lead lap. So Mitchell and
22.8.
Aiden. Let's see, Mitchell first.
22.1.
That's going to be Nick, and then Alex, and then Drew. They got around Aiden.
22 flat.
And then Mason
22.5.
Herrick.
21.9.
They've got around Tommy.
22.3. 22.8.
You got Will and Riley having a pretty good race back there for 6th spot. Owen's just kind of hanging out with his wing out in 5th. We got
26.7.
1:40 left to go on the clock.
22.8. 21.4. 22.2. 23.7.
Oh!
21.8. 22.2.
Aw.
22.1. 22 flat. 22
Here
flat.
comes Nick. He'll be putting a lap on Riley and Will. They're both upside down. Marshall's doing some fancy footwork. It's going to get
23.5.
kind of crazy. It looks like Drew got in front of Alex.
22.2.
Try to take care of those leaders. Looks like Herrick got through too. My goodness.
22.4.
Big ol' switcheroo.
30.2. 26 flat. 24.7.
Gibson with a minute to
26.1.
close the deal here. Drew upside down. Herrick gets around for second. Alex gets around for third. Lap cars
22.3.
all over the place in front of these guys.
21.2. 22.5. 22
So
flat.
now Mason Herrick's got Alex
21.5.
Vanderbeek all over him. If Vanderbeek can get up there and
23.1.
get second,
22.7.
that
26.1.
TQ point will pretty much
23.6.
nullify any losses. But, oh, they get together. Where's 4th place? Here he comes. That's
22.3.
Drew. Ah, this one getting
31.7.
messy.
22.4.
Mason and Alex and Drew.
22.3.
Looks like they've got some clean track to
25.6.
themselves now again.
25.8. 26.2.
15
26.2.
seconds. I
26.5.
don't think they're going to make it around for one more.
23.7.
This should be the final lap for second, third, and fourth.
21.6.
Nick's got this one in the bag.
22.9. 21.9.
That's time.
22.2 Mason Herrick done. 22 flat Alex Vanderbeek done. 21.6 Drew Ruben King done. 22.1 Riley Filbert done. 23.2 Will Brinton done. 24.4 Owen Vanderbeek done.
Mini Truggies, and then we are done. It was Nick, Mason, Alex, Drew, Owen, Mitchell, Aiden, Riley, Will, and Tommy.
22 flat Aidon Olsen done.
Let's get the top three, Nick, Mason, and Alex inside for some picks.
The race is
And
complete.
we'll come back out and Marshall Truggy, and then we'll be done for the night. It got hard, like all the hardness and just a little bit more character, and all of a sudden, yeah. So like I didn't start.
One minute to the start of the race. Josh Benson. Don Drewest. Mindy Benson. Kurt Benson. John Haas. Cole Jensen. Ronnie Wint. Dylan Haas. Tyler Fleming. Sam White. Jake Conrad. Less than 5.
All right, last race of the night for round 3 of the 2023 Team Associated Summer Series. I will see you guys, if not sooner, sometime in the middle of August. Be a little bit of a track change. There's going to be... that's going to be tough because I'm going to be gone. I'm going to have a drop, and it's going to be a 0. Who are we waiting on? Okay. Don Drews, head on down to the number 1. Tyler Fleming, you're on the number 2. John Haas, you're on the number 3. Kurt Benson on the number 4. Ronnie Wint on the number 5. Dylan Haas on the number 6. Sam White on the number 7. Jake Conrad on the number 8. Josh Benson on the number 9. Mindy Benson on the number 10. And Cole Jansen, you're going to be on the magical, mystical number 11 if you're out there. Okay. So it's just the 3 of you. Let's get our marshals split up, please. And let's get ready to rock and roll. Final race of the night. Final race of the night. I'm ready for a shower and 2 days off in a row. Here we go. Drivers ready, marshals ready? Shake and bake of the tone. A little bit of action. Don Drew's going to hang on to the lead. Tyler's going to give up a spot. Probably gave up 2 there, but better to get back in line than to take somebody out. Oh, traction roll.
31.2.
Right there.
32 flat. 33.7.
For Kurt.
34.2.
So John Haas gets back up with the 2. Tyler in the 3.
38.3. 41.1. 41.6. 24.7. 24.8. 24.4. 25.7. 26.7. 27 flat. 28.6. 29.1. 28.5.
6:45 left to go. Don Drews, orange, black, and silver. Doing a good job. John Haas in the 2 spot. Silver and black. Tyler Fleming in the all-red PR truck.
27.1.
Kurt, Jake, Ronnie, Josh, Dylan, Sam, Mindy that last time around. We'll see what happens here.
27.2.
Our last race of the night.
31 flat. 26.2. 26.6. 27.2. 27.9. 101.5. 27.6. 25.4. 24.7. 28 flat. 26.7. 27 flat. 27.3. 32.6.
2 down.
25.5.
6 left. Don, John, Tyler still.
24.2.
Looks like they might have.
25.1.
Yeah, they filled back about another second. 3.2 between Don and John. Tyler Fleming about 1 second back from them. Then Jake, Ronnie, Dylan, Josh, Kurt, Sam, Mindy.
25.1.
John Haas, Tyler Fleming having a pretty good race. Triple, double. Double, double, single for Tyler. It's interesting how you can have different lines on that uphill section.
30.1. 25.7. 31.4.
Four-wheel drive.
25.2.
Spec guy is able to almost do exact same lap times, just kind of
26.2.
triple. Kind of came out in the exact same spot again. John bounced off pipe a little bit. That red truck right there behind him. They're going to be coming up behind. Let's see. This is going to be Sam
26.2.
and Josh.
30.5. 25.9.
That's your top 2 behind you eventually. They'll catch back up. Meanwhile, Kurt hanging in there in the, let's see, he's in the 9th spot right behind Josh. So
26.3.
Jake Conrad running 4th. I think that's Dylan that made a pass getting around for 5th.
26 flat.
You guys see that orange
24.6.
and white truck coming. He is your lead truck.
34.8.
First place. Try to give him some room. John Haas trying to hold Tyler Fleming off. Tyler being very patient.
27.7. 30.8. 28.2.
Through the whoops.
26.7.
All right.
$24.2. 26.2. 26 flat. 24.2.
John doing a good job
24.7.
keeping Tyler behind him. Tyler will
24.9.
catch him and then
28.8. 33.6.
give up some time and then catch and then give us some time. Oh, there was an opening, but just like I
27.2.
said before, give up some
25.7.
time. John lives to fight another day, but then makes him a little mistake at the top up there.
24.7.
Down the straight. That's the race to watch. Oh, John went a little wide.
26.5.
John Haas hard on the
25.4.
brakes.
25.9.
Does the stoppy.
27.2.
Meanwhile, where is our fourth place truck? There he
30.5.
is.
28.9.
Jake Conrad making some room.
24.8.
A little bit.
24.5.
Actually, it's Dylan making up some room on Jake. Fifth place catching up to fourth place. It's Don
26.4.
Drews just put a lap on those guys.
24.3.
That red
28
truck of Tyler finally has gotten
27.4.
around for second. 5 down, 3 to
27.9.
go. Uh-oh, that truck's broke, I think.
24.4. 26.8.
Maybe not.
31.8. 30.3.
I guess not.
26.1.
Weird. Look broke. Still might be three-wheeling it.
26.5. 24.3. 26 flat.
240 left to go.
28.3. 24 flat. 24.8. 27 flat. 29.9. 25.1. 25 flat. 28.6. 26.2. 41.4. 26.5. 24.3. 24.5.
6 down, 2 to go. Final race of the
27
night.
flat.
Don, Tyler, John, Dylan, Jake, Ronnie, Sam,
25.2.
Josh, Kurt, Mindy.
24.8. 31.8.
What time does the Legends grill close?
28.3.
Is it 10?
24.8. 32.2. 29.8. 27.3.
I need some
39.7.
wings. It's good comfort food.
26.1. 24.2.
Wings and a Coors Light.
27.1. 27.4.
120 left.
24.6. 43.2. 25.6.
Some ranch dressing.
28.1. 33.3. 24.5. 24.6. 31.5.
Actually, Big Fat
27.2.
Hooters wings would be really good, but I'm not driving all the way
24.2.
down there.
27 flat. 29.2. 24.7. 25.8.
40 seconds. Don, Tyler, and John.
23.7.
Don't look now, but John has caught up to
30.4.
Tyler.
27.8.
35 on the clock. Has John got anything left in the tank? He's still doing the
35.2.
triple-double. If he can keep it
30.7.
tight, he can shave off
26.5.
some time, I think.
26.5. 25.
This will be the last lap for second place.
23.8.
Don Drews kind of has this one all squared up.
29.2. 30.5. 24.3.
No, not
31.9.
close enough yet.
26
I think
flat.
Tyler's just got to make sure he makes the end of the straightaway.
29.3. Kurt Benson done. 25.7. Dylan Haas done.
There it is.
28.3. Jake Conrad done.
Cross line going to be done.
4.4. Tyler Fleming done.
Marshals, make sure you grab my
24.1
blowers
John
for
Haas
me and bring them up
29.1.
so I can
Josh
put them
Benson
away. Don, Tyler, and John Haas inside for picks.
24.8. Don Drews done.
Dylan ended up fourth. Ronnie,
35
Jake,
Mindy
Josh,
Benson
Sam, Kurt,
25.5
Mindy
Ronnie went done.
rounds out the
27.7
rest
Sam White done.
of your
All drivers are finished.
order.
The race is completed.
Excellent. Bring those blowers up here, please.